shouldn't be as much of an echo. And it's going to stream right back to the same place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if that works now.
WD-40 on balls.
You're live! The internet can totally see us.
Are we back?
I don't know yet.
Unsupported resolution.
Yay.
Gosh.
Well, that was there last time we stopped. When we started, so.
It's showing we started again.
Yeah.
So you can see us on there.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we're fine.
No echo.
No echo!
Yay!
Yay!
Let's all give Abysme a hand for being our technical wizard of sound.
But I like caves.
Oh.
Aw.
We'll go back in the cave then. Go for it.
Fine. I
Good.
Are we not gonna be able to see ourselves?
Why would we want to see ourselves?
Do you want to like
Just so we know.
refresh?
I'm like
It's
super
like-
self-conscious. Don't conscious.
Well, could you
conscious.
What if you refresh it?
Unconscious.
Refresh.
Hey, refresh the page.
Is that safe?
Is that?
as long as OBS doesn't
We're gonna
close.
try and refresh it. Do it.
As long as OBS is still going.
You're a coward.
Come on, baby.
Come
Come
on.
on.
Gober.
Gober.
I can't stream on YouTube.
I think we need some context.
There we go.
Yay!
Oh wow.
That's alright.
That video quality.
Y'all are just gonna have to deal.
Oh wait, it's doing okay.
Okay.
It's like fast forwarding a little.
Yeah, it's catching up.
Well, there's an echo. There's a lag.
There's a lag. Alright, scroll down so we can see the chat, please.
Chat.
Thank
Yes.
you.
If anybody's still watching this, come right back. I think. Hold on.
We'll be right back.
Three. There are three in the
Oh my
chat.
god. Okay.
Zath, Naru, and someone else.
Stream's fixed.
I
Hopefully more people will...
We fixed it.
We fixed it. Yay!
Game on.
Stream health is good.
Get back in here, you cowards. Freaks. You ding-dongs.
Hi, Naru.
Oh,
Hi, Naru.
Be good. Listen to your dad.
What?
Wait, no, I'm the dad. Be
Listen
good.
to
Listen to your
father.
mom.
Oh wait, is there another?
Oh yeah.
There has to be another. Oh, you have to
Oh,
read new link. We need a new
Okay.
link.
All right, let us
Copy. We can scroll down and.
copy that link. Oh, Gracie is here.
At this moment, you mean everything to me.
Did we put that in Discord?
Delete the old tweet.
Mine too.
So right here.
Same.
Same.
Just want to get the new one first.
Wait, I almost deleted one. Ah! Sorry, we're still getting the technical side of this down. Now we got 5. That's a good sign. Yes.
Welcome
This
to
is
the
a good time.
shitpost.
Welcome to a normal
I feel like
day
that's pretty-
at Creative
pretty accurate.
Horror Headquarters.
Sorry, I stepped on your foot.
Where's the link been posted?
And the Discord.
Coolio.
Get our legs in there. It looks kind of awkward.
Great.
What part?
Oh shit! Did I delete the wrong one?
Oh, I swear to God.
Well,
I have to stand up one more time.
Got to do this one more.
Let me see.
Too much creative horror in one room. It is true. I would say.
Yep. That was the link I just put up.
It's disturbing electricity. Yes, it is.
It is.
A lot of electrical problems lately.
We have, dude. I think we're off to a rough start, but I think we'll be fine in the end. Like, if anything seems like weird or out of place, like, keep us informed, chat. Okay? Like,
Yeah.
we don't know what's.
Yeah, we don't know what this is gonna sound like.
Okay, I just
Yeah.
put the link in. Do not delete that one.
Do not. I just deleted the old tweet that had the old stream link in it. Needs more bungee.
More bungee.
More bungee cords!
Yeah. Cheers.
I feel like with that we've officially started.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Okay. Chat is requesting us to take off clothing.
You guys can't get
gonna do this.
money.
No. Okay.
Aw.
You gotta save it for later. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the
Beth says it sounds good, so
Sounds good?
we're that's
Yay.
good.
Where'd you put the link?
It's on the Discord.
Just geese.
Then once you out, I do not have Discord on my phone, but then you tweet it.
Okay, I did tweet it out with the Creative Horror Twitter.
Okay.
As did I.
Let me go find it. Let me go send it.
Wonderful.
Wonderful is the-
Yes. Yes.
Goodness glaciers.
Just throw it.
Great balls of fire.
Is that part of the popcorn kernel? Thank you for that.
All right, there we go. Fresh links tweeted. If you could have any of the monsters, okay, we already have some questions.
I
coming
have
in.
questions.
Spider Girl, because then everyone be eaten by spiders.
That one, because I haven't read the book.
So you know the big like the girl ghost from the story of the dream, the really kind of the
pale lady.
The pale lady, like the one with the black hair and like the really beady eyes and the big frog-like mouth. I always found her kind of endearing as opposed to scary. The one that always scared me was the illustration from the haunted house with the like rotting girl.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I mean,
actually no, don't fuck that.
Scarecrows are meant to be protectors, so I pick Harold.
Okay, that sounds.
You'd be nice to Harold, and Harold
Yeah.
will protect you with his life. That's good. I think that's a good place to start, honestly. Well done, Isaac.
Yeah, we are gonna try and see the movie later tonight after the live stream.
We're hoping.
Hoping to.
Oh, it's gone from I just added it back on.
Yeah, it's there. Everything should be good. We're gonna have to deal with a little bit of a delay going in, but hey everyone, how you doing? Hope that things are well. Here we are again. Year later.
Once again.
Once again.
It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? Some things happened. Nothing too important.
We'll wait till people come in. More people come in, and
I shaved.
you look good.
Thank you.
Some things have happened. Some things have changed.
Some things.
What sort of things?
I go with either Haunt because she's pretty nice and altruistic pro ghost, or is something the matter thing because he seems like a decent sort.
Is something the matter?
Thank you. It was a tough decision. It actually kind of happened on accident, but I'm happy with where we've ended up.
What's up?
Were you mowing the lawn and you tripped over?
No, I was trying to trim down to chops, and they just kept being uneven, and this is where we ended up.
Which makes me sad.
So how much more than what I've already donated for you to start rereading my suggestions?
Well,
you mean the mobile task furries and stuff like that? Because I know you've been mentioning for a bit username.
Well,
those are SCPs.
Those are SCPs.
Oh,
safe.
SCPs, okay.
Those are fine.
We could get away with
an SCP, but yeah.
Eventually, maybe not tonight, but we could probably eventually get away with reading them on the rebooted UCA.
Yeah, that's right.
That would be cool.
Yeah, we'll do that. Can we not? I don't know. Honestly, Zach, we have some plans for what we were going to read
We
tonight.
already have some stories picked out.
Can I lift
Obviously,
up?
there's an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed, but I will make sure that gets addressed. I want to wait till maybe a few more people get here.
You're talking about running the Haunted Mansion last night, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
well, because there's an elephant on the Haunted Mansion. You know.
Yeah.
how it is.
Yes, a ghost elephant.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen, but there's on the side of the house. There's actually another pet cemetery. They
Ah,
actually have a mausoleum that is for an elephant.
Is Abby?
I'm
are
not
there
even joking.
999 elephants in there?
Is
Yes.
Abby
Yeah,
an
but
elephant?
and they all died because there was one mouse that scared them all to death.
And yes, Gracie is the best creative horror.
Is Abby an
ever.
elephant?
Yes, she is.
No,
Absolutely.
Abby is a crab.
Crab.
No.
Well, elephant is no. The elephant's my sister's spirit animal, not mine.
Yes.
What is your spirit animal?
I think it has to be a crocodile at this point.
Really?
I'm obsessed
Oh
with
yeah,
them.
because you're
You and Sobek
I'm
are
pretty
like
obsessed
that.
with them.
your Sobek's your
Is
boy.
it Sobek or Sobek?
It depends on what era and what recorder you are referencing from.
Zaf sent a picture of a crab.
Grab.
Crab.
Grab.
I have a lot of.
And a gator.
Is this just gonna lead into what personas everyone?
Oh,
Okay,
oh
persona
my
and
lord.
spirit animal are different.
Well, everybody knows that I have the bird canary alter ego.
I want to mention actually that Prasicor actually drew us some really nice pictures on one of our
Aw,
on a card he gave us, and there's a picture of the canary. There's also a tapir, which is my favorite.
Oh no, do I have to draw out the person?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Beth.
Yeah, Ignis couldn't make it.
Didn't you go to jail?
Yeah.
Mm.
Vagueness Pergamentum.
Beth,
is
no.
in jail.
Beth, yes.
What did he do to get into jail?
This time.
This time.
Aggressive loitering.
Maybe this time I'll
That
be
sounds like
lucky.
him.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
I'm trying to.
See, if Beth drew personas, they would be like charming and adorable and all that jazz.
True. I did love Beth's Gretzko character that she did for herself.
Mm.
I was like, I want Beth.
He
I
threw
did
it
see
on
that
the
one.
ground. I remember at Bisbee's wedding, you guys, everything went off without a hitch, but then you dropped a slice of cake.
Then we
on
did
the-
something as simple as cutting a cake, and we messed that up.
and you,
I have video proof.
Oh, God.
and it fell on the ground.
Which
So-
you should send to me.
Yes.
I did put it
And
on,
but luckily,
Instagram.
somebody yelled like in the middle. He
I'll
threw
send
it
you.
on the ground.
That was my friend Ben.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Ben.
That's
yelled
good.
Missed
back.
that.
And
Or
I did,
might have
I did
not
complete the
remembered.
line by yelling back at him. And then I picked it up with my hands because I didn't know what to do.
Mhm.
Because there's that one weird, like,
And then we put it on the plate and proceeded to eat it.
like you don't know what to do because no one was stepping in to be like, oh no, the bride and groom have a problem. Let's help them. Everyone's just going, well, eat it off the
The
ground.
camera
Yeah.
It's only,
Eat it!
it was
Still
only on the
eat
ground
it!
for like several minutes.
I'm
You
just
know?
like, I don't know what to do.
It's okay. The place was clean.
Relatively.
It was a nice venue.
It was
honestly.
a lovely venue.
The place you guys picked
The
out.
only thing dirty there was
Super
people.
far away from
Ooh.
everything, and by everything I mean us. So you know,
A lot of flowers.
there were actually.
It's very.
Of
it's
all the
smaller.
things to mess up, that's not a bad one. Yeah, the one thing that went wrong at our wedding was the audio.
There were some audio issues.
Yeah,
to
which
that.
is hilarious.
Yeah.
Nobody noticed during the ceremony.
That's good.
No, not really. Oh, we're married now. That happened.
Oh yeah.
We're married now.
We're married.
Yay,
now.
marriage.
I don't know if you can really see it.
Yeah, hold up.
You first.
Here's my wedding ring now. Yay.
Mine's not as fancy, but wandering through
Make
them all.
sure to tell them the value so
Bitches.
that they know how much it's worth when they come to
This is worth $20. So.
$20.
I forgot how much mine.
Yeah, I'm not sure because you've had yours. You've had yours like adjusted a couple times to make sure it
Yeah.
was the way you wanted it. So, which is good because like you should if you're gonna wear a ring for
It
like
should be
What would
comfortable.
be the worst thing to mess up at a wedding?
I know.
That's a good question.
The vows?
Not
The
showing
vows.
The vows would probably be a big one.
I don't know. Maybe like the best man speech.
Oh my god. There's times like there were people coming up and like, oh no.
Well, it was really actually funny how whenever people would come up to the mic, we had our open toast section, and every so often someone would come up to the mic and Kayla would just lean to me and go, "Oh no."
Oh, that black man's gonna come out now.
Everybody was really nice.
It was
Yeah.
really
you
sweet
know.
overall.
Yeah.
Everyone had wonderful.
Thank you,
things to
Isaac.
say.
We're so far married life is treating
Clothing
us well.
malfunction.
That's a bad one.
That's
That would be about
Yeah.
You know what's interesting with wedding dresses?
Future wife, from the first moment I saw you, I thought, damn, that's a tall glass of titties.
Oh my god.
Marrying the wrong person. Well, I mean, but that happens all the time, right?
Yeah.
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 You think you're marrying the right person. I married the right person.
I
I
had,
absolutely no doubt in my mind. I married the right
you know what? And I had a kilt, and we still didn't have a wardrobe malfunction. So
I know. So
Well, you didn't
disappointed.
go commando.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
But
Thanks for-
even
thanks
if I
for-
did, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Thanks for bringing it to our wedding too, because you rock that look.
Thank you.
You
Thank you for
really
letting me.
Oh yes.
And Carla, sorry, I'm not
Who's
sure.
Carla?
I don't know. Paprika was killing it too yesterday.
You said to go with like a theme, so I tried to do like a senorita thing.
It worked.
was
Yeah,
good.
I
Yeah.
said to you, you had like a total Carmen look going on. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
awesome.
No, he pointed it out. He's like, Kayla, she looks like Carmen, and I'm like, oh, that Carmen.
I expected that dude.
Carmen
Dude,
San
dude,
Diego.
dude. Now, if you had showed up like Carmen San Diego, that would have been awesome too. Actually.
Yeah, that would have been awesome, but I didn't
Yeah.
have that
That would've
in
been
my
a badass
wardrobe.
cosplay, actually.
Mm.
Did anyone see Alan and I's prom photo?
Yes.
It was pretty great.
that was
Oh,
good.
that's awful.
You weren't the only person.
Could you imagine?
My
My
sister's
sister-
Michael
straps
Ellis also
popped
asked me
out,
to do a
and
prom
she
photo
had
with
to
him,
hold
too.
her
Oh, good,
dress up.
good,
a
good,
lot.
good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
That's
that
awful.
Sucks. Oh no.
After doing that, like everybody's eyes are on you.
No, that's depressing.
That's arguably like the most important,
Oh my
momentous
God.
moment is the bride coming up the aisle. So
Yeah.
that would be horrible.
Yeah. Plus, then you have to stand there the whole time during the.
What if
Actually, do you guys
What if
want
while
to
the
show
bride
off
was
your
coming
rings?
down the
You got
aisle, a
married 2
meteor
weeks
struck
ago.
the earth?
Do you guys want to show off your
Goodbye,
rings?
Bridosaurus.
You want to show off your rings? You got married 2 weeks ago, so it's like we got 2 weddings.
Hey.
Hey, that's made
It's-
of meteors.
It's copper
not.
patina.
Copper
My-
patina. Yeah.
Copper
patina.
patina. My ring
Should I
is the
show
least
mine?
impressive.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Do
Yeah,
it.
go
We're all
for
showing
it.
off our rings.
Hello.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Womp womp. We got a
Get
fisheye lens. We made a rap video with a couple of friends.
Abby, does your ring shoot lasers?
My ring does not shoot lasers, but it does provide defense against laser blasts.
Yeah.
See, his dick shoots lasers.
And Abysme says
That's
he
new,
didn't do
kid.
it.
It's a crab that shoots
I
lasers.
don't
I
know.
love new in this edition, by the way.
Yes.
Abysme says he didn't do it on purpose, but my ring looks like a Stargate.
Which is awesome.
That's sick, actually.
That's
I don't
sick.
have a ring. If I did, I might wear it on this finger.
Oh.
Well, we have 15
Well, let's
people
talk about something else.
Kind
still
of.
holding there.
Yeah, I think that's about what we're gonna expect, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is
Because
where we're
we're
trying
on
to
the
get the
new-
channel to grow, but
We're on the new channel, and
Yeah,
it
this
doesn't
is-
have
And
very-
it's
brand new.
honestly, we could have set this up maybe a tad better, but
we ran into some technical issues trying to get this set up, and again, we're coming into this right after not only the wedding but also a night at Disneyland.
yeah.
Disneyland. We had fun. We went for the 50th
Do you want to tell
anniversary.
them about what happened on Indiana Jones?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We did put out that picture.
Yeah,
The
that was
bus all
we
stock.
all put out pictures. It was
Yeah.
great. Yeah, we were trapped in the Temple of the Forbidden Eye for 20 minutes.
Right
So, yeah.
before the bridge.
Right before,
Right
the,
before
bridge.
the bridge.
We didn't even have to walk off the ride. Eventually, we got the ride started again, and we barreled through it with the lights on and no sound effects until we got to the rat cave.
Right.
All of a sudden, the lights went out, and it's like dun, 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 dun. The John Williams music kicks in, and it's like fuck.
Oh.
It was insane.
And then we
I
got to
came
go
up with a bunch of
again.
variations of the Indiana Jones theme.
We just started singing.
We're not moving, we are stopped.
That was
That was
magical.
That was
I just
great.
Lose
came
your
back
backpack.
oddly
Stop the
magical.
ride.
It was held outside, and during the vows, a rooster kept cawing, and I struggled not to laugh.
Oh no.
That's kind of fun.
Our wedding was a bit public too because we were right next to a public beach. I'm surprised there wasn't like as much.
There was one thing.
What?
It didn't affect it, but I got pictures of both of you doing your vows separately, and I kept having to stop because 2 dudes in speedos kept walking
yeah.
in between you.
I saw that.
I saw that.
And I just
I
kind
don't
of,
know
I had to
about
resist the urge to be like, "Hey, dude, can you?
We were
come
we were-
on."
We were kind of busy staring.
Can you get
deeply
your
into
barely
each other's
covered
eyes.
dick out of the
Yeah.
shot?
There was that older guy who just
Oh my
went
God.
right behind everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I kept looking off to the side, and there were some people off to the side doing their thing, in the a changing room near the bathhouse. But they had a really cute golden retriever with them. So
Mhm.
that was, or a lab. Or something.
I've been to several weddings, and it's almost weird if one little thing doesn't kind of go off, because there is no
there's so
perfect
much.
wedding.
Mhm.
There's so much.
There's
Yeah.
so much you have to do.
Okay, so we have a really important question. How was the Star Wars?
Jonathan's Star Wars is amazing, you guys. We went and
They
saw
gave us
him.
so
He's
many
doing well.
wars.
So
Star.
we haven't. We only got to see part of it. We're gonna do the full.
We just kind of walked through it.
We're
last
doing
night
the
at
full
very
experience
end of
on
the
Guys,
day.
it was so cool
It
looking
is
at night,
really
though.
cool.
It was awesome at night.
Videos
this.
don't do it justice, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great exploring Black Spire. We got to see all these little it wasn't super crowded either, so we got to look
So
into
at the very end of
shops.
the night, yeah.
And then we came around the corner and we saw the Millennium Falcon. Alan stood there for a good 5 minutes, just guys.
And
Millennium.
It's the
Chewbacca was
Millennium
just
Falcon. It's the
walking
Millennium
out.
Falcon.
It's the
He
actual
was just
Millennium
hanging out in
Falcon.
front. It's cool.
He was
It
just
is.
We didn't even ride the ride. We're going back on Monday to do
It
that.
is so impressive how not in your face it is.
yes.
It's actually very
I was kind of surprised by
subtle,
that.
but still very immersive.
It's
which I
inviting.
really
It feels like
appreciate.
there's always new alleys you haven't explored and sections you haven't been to. And I
That being
can't
said,
wait.
Imagine Abysma, but with
Oh.
Oh.
that That being said, there were a lot of Easter eggs that were a little too on point. Like everything was from something you recognize.
Not everything,
You know
though.
what I mean?
Only if you
But-
have to dig really deep. Not
But
everything.
they did add a lot of new, really cool lore. I remember Sade was pointing out some things like that one's delivering food. That spaceship's delivering food to this restaurant. And I'm like, whoa.
What?
We're talking about the spaceship that's on the roof of
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
It's on top of the docking base.
That ship is cool looking.
And they-
The crates coming off of that ship, they have numbers on them. 177, I think.
83.
77, 83, and there's a third one. They're the years the original trilogy were.
Oh, that's so great. I love that.
Isaac's asking, what did you have for food at the reception?
Dick.
Ooh. It was
Lots and
tasty.
lots of dick.
Uh,
So we had.
chicken, pasta, veggies, salad, fruit, and then instead of a cake, we decided to do a big chocolate chip cookie.
Which I really appreciate.
Thank you.
It was
I don't
tasty.
make cake.
I'm glad it tasted good.
Slimy, there is a sarlacc in.
But it is a baby.
But it's a
It's
baby
a little
sarlacc.
baby
They can't let you
sarlacc.
go into a big sarlacc, unfortunately, because I want to. Trust me, I want to go on a ride where I can slowly digest it over 1,000 years.
Yeah.
So wasn't it in the container? In the,
Yeah, it was.
Unless you're wearing
We'll find
Mandalorian
out next
armor.
time we go.
I saw a couple
In
of
which
creatures
case,
in there. I don't know what they were. But
One
they
of
were
them is
wiggling
You're unable
around
to be
in
fully
there.
digested.
Baby.
And then eventually Weequay helps you out, and then you kill Weequay because he heard you shout, he heard you scream like a girl when you jetpacked into the sarlacc.
He heard you, but keep in mind, Weequay Wilhelm screamed when he fell into the sarlacc.
Yeah.
so.
This would be a bit possibly gross, but what if they had a water slide where you go down through a sarlacc's digestive system?
Oh my god!
That would be cool.
Oh,
That would be, I don't know. Like, do you really want to be digested for 1,000 years?
I want to say, to answer the question about food real quick, to further answer, guys, we have so many leftovers. If you want to have leftovers, with us, please.
Just, oh
We have
god.
so much marinated mesquite BBQ chicken.
Oh my god.
We
What's
can heat it up,
BBQ?
serve
You mean
it.
Barbecue?
Barbecue, yeah.
Oh, okay.
WTF BBQ.
So,
How
So-
many aliens / ghosts were in the attendees?
There was at least two
Two
aliens.
Ghost.
There was one ghost, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, the place we were at is haunted. Like,
Yeah, it was built in 1932, the place we got married, and it is supposedly haunted, and a scene from Face Off was shot there.
Mm.
which makes it even better.
Impressive.
Yeah.
All
I'm
of
glad you didn't tell me that.
Guys were actually
I would have been
ghosts
Nicolas
too.
Caging the whole day.
Oh.
I did get Biff Tannen by two of my guests at one point. They came up and grabbed me by the shoulders like, "You're gonna do this the easy way or the hard way?" Bonk, and the easy way.
Aw.
Well, and then there was that awesome prom shot.
Yeah. Haunted by the ghost of Nick Cage.
But is it Nick Cage or was it Nick? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm blanking
John
on this.
Travolta.
Was it Travolta or Cage? I think it was John Travolta who actually shot his scene there, from what the lady told me.
Oh.
The lady who was working there. She was telling me, yeah, part of Face Off was shot here. I'm like,
But
are you
if
kidding?
it's Travolta, it technically was Cage because they switched.
yeah,
faces.
yeah, that's what I was trying to figure. So,
At what point in the timeline is it? I feel like Nicolas Cage haunts everything.
what a
Yeah,
At all times.
it just naturally.
He's owned enough haunted
I mean,
places.
Is he
Yeah.
basically a god
One of the few
at this
people
point?
who has a ghost who hasn't died.
That was actually not bad of a.
He kind of dipped into Keanu.
Yeah.
I see him in my nightmares all the time.
My name is Zach Baggins.
Oh god.
I'm currently competing with Nick Cage
Actually-
doing as much haunted shit as
So-
possible.
Hey, David, can you grab me a beer?
yes.
Grab me a beer.
David, grab me a
What
beer.
kind of beer?
Make sure it's really good.
A beer.
I
It doesn't
would like
matter.
a
Very
longer
helpful.
805 if possible. In other words, it's in the fridge.
Do you want to?
In other words, top shelf.
Actually, the best part of the night at Disney.
This one?
Hey, that works.
Hey!
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all dead people who haven't
Uh,
died
How
yet.
many people?
Fill
want
my
beer?
If
cup
there's
of
any
beer.
more, if there's any more of the mango things, I'll take
There's
one.
one more, so grab it now.
Yeah, the mango things are choice. So I'm the bartender now. Remember last year we had Lisa. Now it's
I know.
One.
I
mango
should have
for
bought
Alan,
2 of these.
1,805
These were really good.
for.
A biscuit?
For the
You-
Bisme.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I'll do an 805 as well. If
I'll get
there's
2 805s.
Actually, the funniest thing about at Disneyland is we made the joke like, what if Zach Baggins decided to come to Disneyland. Like, we're gonna find ghosts, and we made jokes the whole time.
It is not far-fetched. He has done a theme park before, and
Did
it was
we-
arguably one
I don't know
of
if we even made
the
this
batshit
joke.
crazy episodes.
Yeah.
What if Zach Baggins just got on the Haunted Mansion ride and took it
That's-
entirely
Yeah.
at
No,
face
that's
value?
what we
Yeah.
were saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the joke.
We actually were joking about that the whole time. Because here's the
Is
so
this-
I'm
is
pretty
this
sure I
house
hear a
really-
ghost right now.
So
is
when
this house really haunted by 999?
I want a GoPro on him as he's in one of the pods, and it's like tilting him back and stuff. I'm currently on the ride now, and I'm looking at this.
and he has a respirator on the whole goddamn time.
They
There's
told
a
me.
ghost in the mirror.
They told me it was a robot, but it moved rather humanly.
Well, the funny
Can robots be possessed by spirits?
So there was a point where David and I visited Abby and Paprika, and we decided to watch an episode of Ghost Adventures. And the reason why was this took place at the Enchanted Forest, which is in Salem, Oregon, and that's the theme park I grew up with. Like
Yeah.
when I used to live in the Portland, Oregon area, and that was the closest theme park available, and they decided to do an episode on that. It's like, let's watch this, and
Well,
it's
what is-
so batshit crazy because like there's a point where he says, "David's making shit. What are you cooking, honey?"
I was trying to find the bottle opener.
Crap.
I put it on the table.
Yeah, but it wasn't there when I looked. But then I found it elsewhere for you,
So-
Thank you,
And
sir.
wait, how
for
did
you,
so
and coming up.
how did he word it? How did it was like
Did
The
the
ima-
imaginations of children
Did the
create dark
imagine-
spirits that now haunt this place? Did the fears of children, did their nightmares become real?
Oh yeah.
yeah? Did the imagination
Stupid shit like
Did
that.
the
you know?
imaginations of children turn into nightmares so real that it created ghosts in the theme park? I'm like, no.
Could you just imagine Zach Baggins on the teacups with his mask going,
Oh my god!
I'm bringing out the souvenir kettle.
Aaron, stop! I'm getting dizzy.
Now we're gonna eat on camera.
I had to remove my respirator to eat a churro.
I learned from Shaq that you should always have an emergency churro.
That was the other running joke of the night that I wasn't there for.
Oh god.
When we were exploring Galaxy's Edge, the late night Galaxy's Edge.
This was around midnight. We've
Which was
been there,
awesome.
like they had a wedding, then we went to Disneyland, and we did so much stuff, and so we're like tired and slap happy at this point, and we just make up this scenario where Shaq and Kobe are just going around Disneyland, and Shaq keeps making unreasonable demands of Kobe.
Slenderman ate my child on Chase Down. Now I wish he hadn't.
That's
Well done,
a good way to
Adam.
feed people.
Well done.
What was it? How did it start? Because like,
I remember. I actually remember. We were walking with Ben Spiegel, and he said that the last time he was at, I forget what opening of what attraction, or maybe it was just like the thing he went to for his dad. He walks out, and then Kobe just like kind of walks past him really abruptly, and he goes, "Oh my God, that's Kobe Bryant." And then something possessed one of us to say, Gober. And it
I
just
do that every
evolved
time I
after
hear
that.
Kobe's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just evolved after that. and
Gober.
It was
Gober.
magical. We spent half an hour walking out of the park, getting back to our respective places, just making those
Okay.
jokes.
okay. By the way, if anyone wants kettle corn, y'all let me know.
I'm good.
Hey,
You don't
chat, you want kettle corn?
You don't want
that kettle
fancifully
corn
cut.
Reach through the
doesn't look
internet.
natural.
Here wants kettle corn. We'll just throw
That
it.
looks
in.
like-
Tracy, do you want kettle
It's like
corn?
Skittles corn.
Okay, so does this Winchester rifle make all of your ghosts in the Winchester house mad for some reason?
I've seen. Okay, Ghost
That's-
Adventures went to the Winchester house twice. I've only seen one of them, and it's the second. I want to see the first because I bet you they have some dumb shit they
We
said
got
in
a,
that
we
one
got a Fright House Screamers reference.
too.
Well done.
I referenced
Nope.
Happy Happy during their wedding.
That
You
yeah.
did.
There was
Although-
like 5 of us, dying of laughter, and everyone else looking very confused. But it was totally worth it.
Because the first thing I was like, how do I get to know these two?
Well.
And then we were dying, and everyone was looking at us like, the hell are you talking
How
about?
did it open? Hello, I'll be using you to make a toast about David and Kayla or
Yeah.
something.
BuzzFeed question.
Hello.
What Disney park food are you?
Ooh.
Hello.
I am-
I will be giving this wedding speech to you now in appreciation of David and Kayla. How did I meet these two? Well. And at the end, I raised a toast and said, "Hey, future David and future Kayla."
Aw.
You're gonna be happy for the rest of your lives.
Aw.
Play 6 Underground.
I feel bad that I didn't have 6 Underground queued up.
It's true.
We didn't prepare.
should've.
We didn't prepare for
Future
your
David
toast.
was not on the ball that day.
No, he was
Future
not.
David was busy enjoying his wedding night with Future Kayla.
What Disney park food are you? I'm the Mickey shaped ice cream.
I might be that mimosa flight. I have to try soon.
You haven't even tried it yet.
But
right? You already
I'm
know.
fairly certain at this point in time.
I think I would be churro. It's
Yeah.
a classic.
The liquor from Epcot, Mexico.
Ooh.
Oh, if
Tough
if,
one.
if
It's
that
not
if
easy.
that opens up to actually
I'm the
I'm
It does
a
just say
I'm a
Disney
Disney
park.
corn dog.
there you
I'm
go.
the blue milk.
ooh,
Hey!
Blue milk.
That's the one thing I did manage to do in Star Wars. I kind of promised myself when we passed through there, like, okay, I'm just gonna look. I'm not gonna buy anything. And then we passed through there, and I was like, there's no line for the blue milk. I'm gonna have to get a blue
I
milk.
already dropped $200
Let us
because I bought the legacy lightsaber of like Vader's for my friend. So I didn't. So it wasn't even for me.
if you want to
Is
help
your friend watching
pay
this?
get
I'll tell you what Disney park food I am. I am Phantasmic themed kettle corn. There you go.
yeah.
Bright and colorful and peppy.
I'm really bad for you.
And mostly air.
Speaking of which, hi Gracie, what's up?
He's made in a lot of hot air.
I don't do sweet popcorn.
Wait, what song? Which song did he grow up with?
That's why we never got along in the end.
The
6
song-
Underground?
My first guess for Alan would be the blue donut from
Oh. I think my body is still like 70% blue donut powder.
Yeah.
Oh, the beignet.
Oh,
Yeah.
the beignet. The blue.
That's like
No, I want to be a beignet.
Oh,
I want to be a beignet.
That's a good one.
I am soft and pleasant.
it's like
True.
styrofoam. It takes 300 million years to dissolve or whatever,
Yeah.
so it's just going to reside in your gut.
Okay, so we're about
What is-
30
what is-
minutes in.
what is
Yeah,
Gracie
we're about
doing?
to. We should probably.
We have an itinerary.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
David, do you want?
Can we do like
have to
maybe
do-
proper introductions just in case someone in the stream doesn't know
No.
Sure.
all of our faces?
Yes.
They weren't around last year.
Literally everybody in this
Okay,
stream probably
who
knows
doesn't
who we
know
are.
who we are? The 15.
I'm gonna sit on the dog.
Don't sit on the dog.
Well,
I'm gonna
for-
sit on the dog if she
Don't
doesn't
sit on
move.
the
For
dog.
future viewers, we should also.
Come
do
here,
that.
little-
True.
Yeah.
All right,
People don't
let's start.
I'm David King.
I'm Alan Cheney.
Welcome to Jackass.
That became a joke of ours when David and I played. Oh my god, why am I blanking? Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker, and the joke that we had while waiting for during the sailing parts is, "Hi, I'm the King of Red Lions, and I'm Link."
And welcome to Jackass. Make the boat jump a lot. Crash into an island.
I feel like Welcome to Jackass
Oh,
would
6
be,
Underground.
Yeah, 6 Underground is such a good song.
It really is. It's like the
Um,
one thing by the sneaker pimps I like. So.
Yeah. I feel like it'd be easier to do Welcome to Jackass in Breath of the Wild.
It actually would, technically, because you run around in your underwear and then hit a crate a bunch of times and fly through the sky.
Yes.
Or,
and,
you know,
then, and then surf down a snowy mountain in your own
Oh
pants.
shit! I forgot. Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Before David introduces himself.
wait, what,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
happening?
Oh,
come on.
Yeah,
Yes,
we-
come on.
yes.
Look, I had the mango.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Shots.
We technically-
David has to do shots this time.
What is that?
We technically weren't here for your bachelor party.
Yeah.
This
so
is
we're
the
making a
darkest
drink.
rum I could find.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Abby, I
You're a
can't.
pirate. You love
You
rum.
are a
Drink
pirate.
that.
No, but you guys, I can't do shots.
Yar, fiddle.
Did I ever tell you?
Yeah.
No. So, hold on. What the fuck?
Brown out.
Hey,
Drink
drink
it, drink
You
it,
need a
drink
drink.
it.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
care.
Look,
Don't
did I ever
care.
tell you the story about why I'm bad at shots? Because, like, honestly, because the very first time I ever tried
You
to do
should tell it
shots,
after
it
you
was
drink
with.
one.
Yeah,
Come on,
have
come
one
on,
after you
guys.
drink
Shots.
I can't
Shot, shot.
shoot. I'm just gonna have to.
Do you need a chaser?
How are you
David?
gonna be a pirate captain if you can't shoot?
I'm not a pirate captain for a reason, Abby. All right, hold on.
Do you need a chaser, David? Are you good?
You
No,
got
I'll be
your beer.
okay.
Here's the
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Take a shot.
Yes.
The first one's the hardest.
Yeah, it's easy for me.
Yep.
Wash it down with the beer. It'll make you feel better.
Here, you want beer?
Wow.
You want beer?
Wash it down. What, are you sure?
Wash it down
No,
with beer.
here's the thing. The rum's fine, but trying to shoot it is hard. So I just had to like chug it. I can't shoot.
Oh my god.
Like I literally
That's
can't
worse,
shoot.
though.
I have the worst gag
That's
reflex.
worse though.
I know. Why do you think that was so hard? Fuck.
Whatever.
Okay, hang on.
The ghosts want you to do it. Ghosts.
God damn it.
Ghosts.
Some things never die. Oh my god. Okay.
Sadly, we don't have Rumplemans.
All right, let's
Yeah,
start on
sadly.
this end and do some introductions.
Yeah, sorry,
real quick
intros.
and do that
Okay.
real quick.
Okay.
I'm Alan. I'm the co-host of Undercooked Analysis, and I host Creepy Cooking Staff, and I host Coffee and Pie, and I'm Alan, and I'm the co-host of Undercooked Analysis. And
Wait, what do you do?
You're Alan, right?
I also it's funny you should ask. I'm Alan.
Oh.
Oh.
And you go.
I think that's all I need to say. No.
Yeah.
I'm David King. I'm the creator of the Midnight Marinara podcast, the Undercooked Analysis podcast. I'm a co-host on the Darkly Lit podcast, and I married this person.
And the person.
And I'm partially responsible for bringing a lot of these people together, but this wonderful person here,
Oh my god.
my wife,
My wife.
is the yeah. Are you mad?
No,
Why are you so
She's
mad?
saying my wife. She's joining in.
Oh, good girl, Gracie.
Gracie is
Good
sitting
girl.
right
Gracie,
next to a business.
There's literally nothing there. There's literally nothing there, and she's
Someone
freaking out.
walked
It's okay,
by.
Oh.
Gracie.
Gracie, come here.
Do I need to close the door? It's already warm enough in here. Do I need to close
We
the
should
door?
move her into the. Oh.
Oh.
Let me actually. You know
It's
what? Fuck
fine.
it. Just open the door more so it's not as warm in here. That's better. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. Gracie,
Gracie, come here, honey.
Calm your dog.
Come here, baby. Come here, love.
come here, Gracie.
We had to take off her collar because she jingles when she.
Kayla, you go so high when you talk to your dog.
You do.
Gracie.
I do too though when I talk with my cat.
Gracie, come here, baby. Come here, honey.
Kayla, who are you and what do you do?
Well, I was. Okay.
Kayla.
Okay. Now I have to close the door again.
Hello, one's a dog.
Great, our dog is seeing ghosts.
No, she's just seeing people walk by on the outside. The buffers.
The boofers.
The biffers.
She's a boofer.
She's a buffer.
She's a biffer.
She's a whiffer.
Who the fuck are you people?
Hey,
Let's
Kayla
get
is my
through
PR
this.
person.
I got a lot to do.
Give me
Yeah.
a. Give me
Okay,
a.
I'm gonna
let's get through this. Let's do this.
I'm trying to. There.
Come here, you.
Come here. Give me the dog.
You are banished from
talk
the
through
land.
your dog.
I'm gonna
That's
hold
what you
this
have to
dog.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold this fucking dog.
Hi, I'm Sade is lying when he's talking to his cat. He goes, "Hey, pretty girl, what you doing?"
That's true. Who said that? Who outed me? Zaf? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kayla. I married this jackass. I am a co-host of Darkly Lit, as well as a co-host of another network show called Musings. So, and then I
We do that podcast.
occasionally pop up and help out with Midnight Marinara and Undercooked Analysis.
She's written episodes of Midnight Marinara. She's helped run and produce episodes of Undercooked Analysis. She is my my life partner, my best friend, and the love of my life.
Oh my god, stop it. You're
His
being
voice cracking.
Gay.
You're being
David drunk.
I'm not. No, you have to give me another shot before that.
Oh, do I now?
We will do
I
that.
was joking.
No, you said
Get
it.
one.
Oh!
Set it up.
God
Set
damn
him
it!
up.
God damn
You
it!
said you wanted this to happen.
When?
You just asked for it.
Oh God!
Dude.
Why?
The
Why?
second one will be easy.
Why?
Hey,
I will-
hey,
The
hey,
second
hey,
one
hey,
will
hey,
be
Can I
easier.
point
This
out-
is true.
Whoa. That,
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
I am cheersing you.
Oh, you're
This is
cheersing
mine.
me. Okay. Thank
Cheers.
you.
There we
Okay.
go.
He's not a dog though.
Do
And
you
he-
want enough? Do you want a beer to chase that though?
No. Okay. You know this is nice. This is being served in a souvenir shot glass
Okay.
from their wedding.
Yeah, we got a souvenir shot glass from their
Technically
wedding.
did. Peer pressure.
Oh, by the way, we're...
Down it goes.
Go.
Down it
Go.
goes.
Go.
Go!
Yes.
Oh.
As they call it, shoe shot
Drink
David.
responsibly.
Drink responsibly, everybody.
Yes.
Don't do what I just did.
Do it.
All right, I am Sade. I do
Ugh.
the Witching Hour podcast. I somewhat manage the whole of creative horror. Mostly I just let them do what they
Say it
want.
as boss.
I also co-host Darkly Lit with these two, and I do creepy things with dolls sometimes. I rip off their hair and redo
Mostly
faces.
legal.
It's terrible out of context.
I
It's
know.
really
Yeah,
terrible.
that is really bad out of context.
I do creepy things with dolls.
To answer Slimy's question, no, it's from CNC Music Factory because
Yeah.
that's what it says on.
Shut up.
I couldn't get my crab on it. They wouldn't let us print that.
You want to show?
Sorry.
You want to show what the?
I could, but I'd have to get up and there's a dog on me.
Yeah, there's a dog on
We'll
me
do it
too.
later.
No, that's fine. I am Paprika. I am a deep lore character, and I'm occasionally on UCA, and I also co-host Ray Gun Readers with.
And you're on Witching Hour now, though.
And
Yeah.
Witching Hour. Witching Hour. Yes, I've been on Witching Hour.
Also
as well.
very anatomically correct dolls.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I am Abysme. I host Trick or Track, the horror music review show, and also do Ray Gun Reader with my co-host Paprika.
Yay.
I am occasionally on UCA and occasionally on The Witching Hour as well.
Excuse me.
And yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Introductions finished.
Good, we did that. We did that part.
Abysme was on.
Yeah.
Abysme
We've all been
was
on each
on-
other's shows.
Yeah, at some point.
Abysme was on what I currently consider one of my favorite episodes of the podcast
Yeah.
of UCA, which is the Eye of God.
Yeah, I was just
Yes.
Oh, we introduced Chip Taylor, Destroyer
Yes.
of Worlds.
Do you want to explain, by the way, what's going on with UCA? By the way, David.
Was that a lead? Was that like a weird lead in?
I guess so.
Sure.
That's like where it works. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. So we're
Is there an uneven wheel on that scooter? Because that's a fucked up segue.
Okay. Where's the elephant though? I have to address it. Oh, there it is. Hi, peanuts.
Well,
I stole that joke from you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been asking me about what happened with the channel and what specifically happened.
You'll probably explain it elsewhere.
And there's going to be more detail. Like, I'm going to do a thread about it eventually. But essentially, and I'm still not sure entirely what happened because a good chunk of it is I think part of it is YouTube and part of it is people who claim first and ask questions later. That's like the main thing I go with it. So, I mean, a lot of these things have been fine for like multiple years. A lot of these are like older episodes, you know? And then all of a sudden, like in mid-July, I get a strike on the good people. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense because A, the person who had the strike in doesn't match with the author credit that I found later on, by the way. So I'm like,
you did.
yeah, I did. Yeah, no, I know who the author of the good people is, and I fully intend to, in the process of re-uploading, making sure that that author is credited as the inspiration for the story. But then, so I'm like, okay, it's a strike, whatever. Like, I'll submit a counter notification because it didn't make sense, and I figured it was either a bot or like a spiteful person.
Yeah.
Same address then pings me for a different story, specifically the
Green
Ultimate
text.
Green Text story that I did with these two.
Which
And,
partly is my fault because I found that story.
Yeah.
With these two
I'm
and
not gonna go into that.
and Kayla and it's just like, and it was the same address, and I'm like, what the fuck? None of these stories are live. It's definitely a bot. And,
The second time.
yeah, that's weird.
Again, brownouts.
It is high.
How is the stream still going then? If it's brown?
Actually, yeah, it's
going?
Is it? Are we going?
You guys still
so
see it?
Yeah, and are we?
says it's good, so
Yeah?
I think we're okay.
Okay.
Let's say,
Yeah.
Let me- let's
no.
not-
It's just like it's not hot enough. Like it's actually been pretty cool in California. You didn't think it was like hot enough for a brownout.
Maybe.
Is it maybe like still damaged from the water?
The stream is fine.
No, we've
Stream's fine.
had water damage.
Zach-
Okay, stream's
Zach-
fine.
Okay,
No,
good.
stream's fine.
Fine.
That was
Okay.
close. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So this other, I'm like, okay, this is definitely someone who's pulling shit. So I, instead of contacting them, which I maybe should have, I submit a counter notification. Because I'm like, neither of these two videos are related. No evidence was given to me that why these were copyright claimed. Because there wasn't. YouTube doesn't give you shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know? YouTube doesn't give you shit. So then I get an email from this person like, hey, I'm the author of the Green Text story. And I just wanted it to be like taken down and maybe not re-uploaded in its entirety with the entire story revealed. I'm like, well, why didn't you just contact me in the first place, you know? But, okay, I'm trying to be a good faith about it. But now I have 2 strikes on my channel. I'm like, okay, then why did you claim the
Good people.
good people? And they say, well, I submitted everything for the claim, the copyright claim, but I accidentally had the link to the good people. So it's, you know, like a little dubious, but okay, I'm willing to let that happen because, like, they said they were scrolling through my content and they saw the good people.
Apparently, he really liked your show. Like the
Yeah, no. The person said they liked the show. The Anon said they liked the show. It's just that they accidentally had the wrong link, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just deal with it. But the counter notifications will place. I'm like, sure, I'll lift them. Just like, I don't know how to lift them, but can you like remove your claims? And they said, no, I'm locked out of my account now. YouTube is saying I can't do anything. I'm like, what the shit? So while this is all going on, I get 2 more two more strikes on the channel. Like, this is all within a week. One of them is for the Vulture in the Dream. One of them is for the Sort and Shivery episode that had the pocket on it. One of them is then both of them from the authors. Now, before this, the author of the pocket had contacted me and said, hey, on Facebook, and said, hey, I realized that you can't change much about the episode, but can you credit me in the description and give me the credit? Because the story was not written anonymously, it was just reposted. And I said, okay, sure. And this is when the first 2 strikes were in, but not the second 2. So I updated things and credited him. I'm like, cool. 2 days later, there's a strike. I'm like, what the fuck? So that happened, and then I try to message them back, and they don't reply for ages. Meanwhile, I'm submitting counter notifications to get this other random address that is contacting me for the Vulture in the Dream, because I'm like,
we Googled it.
We couldn't find the original author for it other than on the Hi Hyper. Your came just in time. For the Vulture in the Dream.
Yeah, the Vulture in the Dream.
And we can't find it anywhere other than Creepypasta Wiki, which is supposed to be CC by SA.
Yes.
So I submit a counter notification. I'm like, YouTube has given me nothing. They've shown me no evidence that this person, this random email address, is at all associated with thing. Because they're like, you can either contact the claimant or submit a counter notification. I'm like, this feels like a coordinated attack, you know? So my paranoia is getting there.
So
and I'm gonna have this all out in a proper thread later. Like sometime down the line, I'm gonna have this all in a proper thread.
I have something really quick.
Sure, go ahead.
Hey David, what do you see with?
My eyes?
So
I.
If you're like massaging dough, what is that?
Need.
I need.
What comes before the letter B?
C.
Before.
Oh wait.
A.
Oh. Hey.
I need A.
I need A.
And like if you were at the doctor and they put a needle in you, that's
A shot. No.
a shot.
No.
He said
Guys, I'm already
Let him
flustered enough trying to tell the fucking story.
Let him finish
go
the
ahead.
story first, and then yes.
I'll-
All right.
Okay, if you let me finish the story, I'll take the fucking shot. Okay?
Okay.
God damn it.
Just finish it.
He's ready for you.
I don't drink this much.
Okay.
Okay, so, is this the spice rum I got for my birthday like a while
Yeah.
ago and just haven't gotten through because it tastes.
Glasses rule CV accent.
I sensed a trap. That's the other thing too. Okay, so, where was I? Yeah. So I'm trying to contact these people. I submit the counter notification. The author of the Vulture story gets back to me and says, "This is false. This story is mine. You never should have said this. I will legit file suit against you for this fraud."
So here's the thing.
This person was like clearly angry about this.
Well, their story was posted elsewhere, and
But I get it because this person also claimed that their story had been posted elsewhere without their permission. This is why we found out in conversation.
This got posted on the Creepypasta Wiki without their permission.
So then
Yeah.
I can.
I think they just got upset at everyone. They're like, "No, this is my story. How dare you?"
Yeah, they asked it to be pulled down other places too.
Yeah,
so I'm
they're
like, can you? I replied and said, "Look, I'm happy to retract account notifications. I don't know how. YouTube doesn't tell you how,
Yeah.
but I'll retract them. But can you prove to me that you're the author?" And the author sends me legit actual proof that they're the author. I'm like, okay, I'm happy to remove the notifications and all that, but can you please retract your claims? And they said they would. While this is happening, I'm trying to get in touch with the author of the Pocket and the author of the Anon to be like, can you please retract your claims? But the author of the Anon story, the green text story, says they can't retract the claims because they're locked out of their account. It's only later that I realized you have to email YouTube and say, I hereby retract the claims to such and such in order to do that. So I'm trying to be a good sport about this and not get anyone's channels terminated. which I don't know because again I don't know how fraudulent or true some of these things are now in hindsight, but I submit the counter notification. I retract my counter notifications for my counter. And by the way, they won't accept the good people. Like they rejected my counter notification twice, even though that's the one actual legit false claim because it was a mistake. They said, we don't think you have evidence enough to support this. We're not going to honor it. Try again. I submitted the second time and they go, we're not honoring this and you can't submit another counter notification. It's removed forever. Yeah. That's YouTube's bullshit system. So then, but for some reason they honored the one that is legitimate for the green text story. And it's garbage. So, and then of course I'm like, okay, the counter notifications are out and they've been submitted and they've been retracted. And then the first person contacts me and says, yeah, well, they've terminated my account. YouTube just terminated my account for not being able to honor this, and I can't get in touch with anybody. Yeah. Great, so there's 2 strikes that can never get resolved now.
Just because they terminated someone
They terminated an account, and they didn't honor that account that placed them was terminated.
Why would they have terminated the account?
Because apparently...
Apparently, if someone submits a fraudulent counter notification, you can't honor it.
They actually just released a statement saying they're going to crack down on people who abuse the copyright claim system.
That would have been nice earlier.
So those strikes still hold even though they terminated those accounts.
Yeah.
Because they can't be released. Oh no, it's the fucking dumb system.
It's awful. Like the YouTube system is utter garbage. I'm going to say this on YouTube.
It's broken.
The copyright system is utter garbage. They don't give you any evidence whatsoever. They don't show you what the claimant says.
No, they don't.
Anywhere.
Here's the thing.
They literally show you an email address.
The green text
these are rando Gmail accounts that I'm seeing, or whatever.
Like the green text guy says, said like I put everything there, and it's like he couldn't see anything. I'm like, and I even looked. I'm like, he really couldn't, and he did.
The vulture story too. It was like it's on this site, which is like.
You found it. It was behind like a paywall or something.
It was barely accessible, and then I think that like
they said it was like it was public when David had posted the story, and he should have known. But
yeah,
I myself did a
I don't know.
search. I can't find it anywhere.
It's tricky.
Which is not to say that it's not accessible. And, but you had to have this weird backwards way to get it.
Literally posted by anonymous.
Right, and to be fair, to be completely fair, yes. I probably could have looked harder for the original author. Everything seemed copacetic at the time when I grabbed it, but I was not as careful at the time. Keep in mind, this was like, what, 2015, 2016?
Even on that one, dude, like, I looked myself and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, okay, so I don't know. I could have fucked up, and I admit that, and I tried to make it right by the author, and...
Like, he said, you know what, I'll take it down, that's fine.
I mean, Slimy, you have a point. I don't know. Because it was an anon, but again, I'm trying to be like, the bigger man.
And then the pocket actually,
and I guess it's screwed over.
Actually, the pocket guy did respond. He says, actually,
so that's the go ahead.
The pocket guy said, I just saw my story at a bunch of places, and
without my name credited,
without me being credited, and I didn't know what to do, so I just counterclaimed them,
and then it seemed like YouTube didn't say anything. This was like a month ago or a couple months ago or whatever. And he said, no one said anything. So then I contacted everyone directly. He was the only one that actually responded and said, absolutely, I'll credit you.
Yeah.
They said, David, he was the only one who actually contacted and said, yeah, of course.
Because there's, and again, verifiably by looking up the story, I could verify that this person was as far as I could tell, the original author.
Yes.
So I'm like, absolutely. Can you? And he said, well, since you changed it, I'll fix it. But that just shows that YouTube delayed the strikes. Could be all these were delayed for a long time and then just hit all at once.
Yeah.
It's as though like a YouTube person came up and was like, oh yeah, this is a thing.
So I have 4 strikes hovering on my channel while this is all going on, and then
3 is the max.
3 is the max, but I got 4, and you have like 7 days to get this resolved, but because you have lingering counter notifications, we're gonna hold off or whatever.
Yeah,
they don't. YouTube, by the way, does not email me.
No.
To say that any of these strikes are in place. I had to go.
They didn't even email you to tell you that you were your channel
was terminated.
They didn't email me and tell me my channel was terminated.
I think Holly had to like ask you, and then you looked or something.
Yeah, and I kind of figured it. By that point, I had braced myself because I'm like, nothing is getting resolved. I've submitted the counter notifications, and I go, okay. All the counter notifications that I originally submitted have been retracted, and I go to the people originally and I say, who I like the author of the Vulture story, and I didn't even do that for the Pocket, and I say, please retract the claims.
Yeah.
Silence.
Silence.
They don't respond. I don't get anything, and by then it's too late.
Yes.
My
So-
channel's removed because some people.
But here's the thing. We've talked all at once, and we agreed. It's crazy how bad the system is. How do you know?
Yeah, unless there's a significant improvement, I'm kind of like just done.
With class
With
YouTube.
with YouTube.
With YouTube.
Well,
Well,
No, the
That was
podcast.
right. We should play Monopoly.
Yes. So the podcasts, all that's gonna keep going.
yes.
But I've been having to take a big step back and reevaluate how I want to do undercooked analysis.
because we
And
don't
I've
want
been
this to
consulting
happen
with
again.
Alan. I've been consulting with Kayla. You know, the people who are closest to the show. I don't want to make any decisions without them. And we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with it from here. But it's gonna have to change. It can't.
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna be coming out on a weekly basis anymore, just because it's gonna take more effort to actually track down the material we're gonna need, or more accurately, we have lots of ideas bouncing around. I don't want to say I'm committing to anything yet, but we've got plans. UCA will continue. I'm wearing the shirt for a reason.
Yeah.
Just
UCA
but
will
in a new
continue in
format.
some capacity, and
Yeah.
it'll still have the banter. It'll still have us being friends and getting along and reading silly shit and doing MST3K style over it. But the format is going to have to change somehow. And I don't.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
And
Actually,
Naru,
that is
and
something we're
Naru,
thinking about,
Naru
yeah.
makes a good point. What's one of the things we talked about. I will say right now, because some people asked, the Disney Pasta Challenge is still going. We're already judging the stories. We're already evaluating them. We had over 20 entries, which is amazing. So we're gonna cover those in a later. Outing.
It might be a really good idea to make like a a Dropbox or something where you just
That's
let
actually-
anybody.
Patreon.
That's actually an idea that
Like,
we have.
Yeah, we've got a lot of ideas that we're
We
kind
don't have
of
to get into the
figuring
right
out,
now.
deciding what we
Yeah.
would work best.
Yeah.
Like
so.
one idea is we're gonna since we have some people like a lot of you are great writers. Clearly, you've entered our creepypasta challenges. We are willing to read your stuff, and also if you want to send something for us to read that's yours, and you will allow us to read it on your story, that would be great.
Yeah, we're gonna continue to do the critique that we always do, but and the same way UCA does. So like, and this is something I've always offered to patrons, but I think I mean, patrons are gonna get priority when that gets reevaluated. The other thing I'm planning on doing is restructuring the entire Patreon.
Yes.
Because if we're not doing stuff by the week, I feel bad asking people for monthly donations. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be
Speaking of Patreon, real quick, I saw Sarah was in the chat earlier. I don't know if Sarah's still here. I sent you your Shack card. I can't believe you donated $50.
So
all
anyway,
in
all in
UCA
all,
is on hold, but it is going to come back.
it will come back.
Yes,
I
new,
UCA
better,
will.
and stronger.
It'll be better, stronger, faster.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
just like the Daft Punk song.
And as we mentioned before, the first story, the first thing we will review is the Disney Creepypasta
Yeah.
Challenge.
Yeah, all right, Abysme, you're a lawyer. Why don't you?
Not a damn lawyer.
I want to say right while I'm at it, I want to say big thanks to everybody here.
And
for their-
sexier. UCA will come back sexier.
We're always sexier. I mean,
And
look who's my co-host.
Yeah, he is a pretty damn sexy co-host.
Exactly.
Here in my banana shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Walking around in my banana
Shirt,
shirt.
walking around in my banana shirt, going splish, 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 splish.
So I'm not a lawyer. I don't. There was I don't know if it was class action, but someone did try to sue YouTube for the first apocalypse.
Slimy actually linked me to something just recently talking about
The
it was
H3H3 lawsuit.
the thing about where they realized that like basically reviews and stuff like that are safe. Like the court has a court. Well, not safe,
fair
but like
use
there was
is a case by case basis.
no, but there's some specifics to it. Actually, I was gonna say I want to thank.
I've read it.
I know. I'm just saying. I want to thank you specifically for some of your sage advice, and I want to thank Slime Beast for some of his advice and support during that too.
It is weird. Abysme has all the time for this sort of stuff. Him being a lawyer.
Yeah. He's not a lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer. I just work for a bunch of them.
All right, but that's the gist of it.
But you do have a you're
I am a paralegal.
Yes.
So I do know some things.
So David, what did you say earlier?
So you're two lawyers?
What did I say?
What did you say earlier?
About what?
What did Alan say earlier?
I don't remember what Alan made me say.
Alan.
I don't remember what Alan.
Alan
made me
asked
say.
you a very kind of offhand question, and that you
You're
said,
not-
"Why,
don't-
Alan?
don't you
I would really like a
fucking-
shot right
don't
now."
you fucking
so
dare.
here we go.
Don't no. No, I'm not.
Don't care. Don't care.
You gotta.
Take your medicine.
You gotta-
Before you
Very
drink it, like to propose a toast.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough.
Propose a toast
Fair
to the newlyweds.
Thank
To-
you.
and to you,
And to the
newlyweds.
All of
newlyweds.
the
All
newlyweds
of the-
present.
all the newlyweds.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yay.
I can't really. It's very full.
I finished my beer.
All right. Once again, I'm gonna have to chug it because I can't shoot. Like I said, the very first time I ever tried to do shots with this, with not only with sake,
805.
but with garbage sake that I got in a college course. No joke.
I will bite you if you keep making David shoot.
At least
How
someone's.
about-
Well,
This is
hey,
maybe the
David,
last
last
one.
one.
Last one.
Maybe.
This had better be the last one.
Do you want to do this?
Not really, but I'll do it anyway. At least someone's.
You'll
in
bite
that
me
one.
if you keep making David shoot? Well, how about this? I might fucking like it.
Okay, here I go.
Here I go. Here I go. No, 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 no.
Just take your time with it. Take your time with it. You don't have to sip it all at once.
No, I know. Maybe I'll just nurse this one.
Are you?
You're gonna nurse it.
I can't do shots.
I know, it's okay.
Why don't people understand I have a shit gag reflex? It's not even like it's bad rum. It's just trying to drink it all at once.
You didn't have a shit gag reflex last night.
Oh!
How dare you? But
Damn.
circumstances are.
Spicy in here.
Whoa,
Okay,
Gracie,
now
what?
where's the bottle opener?
Okay, I do want to talk about donations for a second. So we do have the info should be in the video notes. We're gonna do donations this year through Ko-fi or coffee or whatever you want to call it. And so like last year, we have a special print that I've done up. We're not gonna show it yet. We're gonna reveal it later. I
You are a
hope
champ,
you guys
good
all
sir.
like it.
Here's your beer, good
Thank
sir.
I fucking did it.
Good job,
I
David.
fucking did. I have to go to the bathroom.
So I can prove a
I have
point.
to pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Keep going. I'll be right back.
So yeah, so we're gonna do donations through the Ko-fi, and what I want everyone to do is there's a section that lets you leave a message. So if you want your print, we're also gonna send a thank you card with the print and so these beautiful Gracie.
Baby? Baby, I'm back.
Oh, she hears the dogs barking.
Get over here. Come on.
Get on up.
Okay, so for donations,
Yeah, Gracie, get him.
donations is gonna go through Ko-fi, and you get a really cool print that we'll reveal later. Thank you card that we're all gonna sign, and then David and Kayla have opted to put these sunglasses that were the souvenirs
Oh,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
wedding.
Can we show?
So if you want to show a close up of it,
Yes. No.
For X amount of dollars, you will receive top quality line sunglasses.
with UV protection.
Yeah.
So since it's on Ko-fi, you just need to do like
Fuck the sun,
$3
it is
minimum
killing us.
donation to get all of the little swag. So
So
the way I want everyone to do it, if you want to receive anything for your donation, in the message thing, because you can fill it out, I need a name and address, and just check that you make it a private message. That way I'm the only one who sees it.
Yeah.
That way when we're done with this, I've already got all the addresses, because last year we had some trouble with getting, David had to collect all of the addresses from everyone and then get them to me. It took a while, so this way we can send things out much more quickly.
Did you already show
So
off the
it's-
sunglasses?
yeah,
yeah.
Alright.
It's
Dog.
It's Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/creative4.
Yeah, and the link should be in the description of the video. And also, you don't have to donate during the live stream or anytime from now to the end of Sunday,
Okay.
and you will
Yeah,
get
I'll be alright.
you'll get a print.
We're right. This is.
And that Ko-fi will actually also
Yeah,
stay
no.
open for.
I gotta say, I like Ko-fi as a service.
beer?
I'm actually quite pleased with it. I hate the name. I wish they could call it something else. It is so annoying. No one knows how to pronounce it.
Kofi, coffee.
I should
Coffee,
sign
I think it's supposed to
Ko-fi.
be like.
It's supposed to be coffee,
It's supposed
but
to be coffee.
what, like, just whatever.
You should sign the shades. Do you want our shades signed?
I mean, they could.
I think they
well,
should just
there's
be
gonna be a
signed.
signed card.
Well, yeah, but they should just be signed by
We'll
David and Kayla. I
yeah.
think.
We'll sign-
Those specific.
They already have. They have.
They
our,
do already have.
They
David
have our
and
signature.
Kayla
They have our
on
wedding
there.
date, but we'll also include that.
Yeah.
Limited edition.
Limited
Never removed
edition.
from box. Whoops. Maybe they were.
Someone said to me that it was good you gave out shades because lots of people were
Oh,
tearing up, and
Yeah.
they're just like, guess what? We have these big obvious shades that hide the
The
tears.
Mhm.
That and the SoCal summer
Aw.
heat.
Yeah, you guys were all sitting on the lawn in front of the bathhouse.
And we did
Yeah.
that for a reason. We decided to.
I mean, at least there was a nice breeze.
Yeah, that was
After
that
the
was good.
ceremony, That's when I
This
felt
is probably the
breeze.
coolest it's ever been in California while you've all been here.
Yeah.
Like
Last
here in
year was
SoCal, yeah.
sweltering. Bullshit.
Oh my gosh, it was awful.
Well.
Okay. Also, other quick announcements. We are in the works of putting together T-shirts.
Oh.
We had meant to have designs to show off, but
But
then but we're working on it. So we're gonna have T-shirts soon. We'll have more details about that later, and we're also working on pin designs. So just keep an eye out for that. That'll be some cool stuff we'll have soon. Grace is excited for
she's
it.
been really antsy. I don't.
She can see through the crack in the door,
Oh, okay.
and every shadow needs to be killed.
It's
Because
potential
ever
danger.
since someone moved across the way from us with a small Chihuahua, little yappy
Gets my
dog.
turn to use the bathroom.
If you donate
Your turn.
$100, I will make you a custom ringtone, which is me doing terrible 90s style raps.
Hell yeah, I'd be down for that.
I'm half kidding.
Really, says Bjork.
I'm gonna think about it.
Bjork.
Bjork. I basically want to
Beans.
change to roasted bean water. I do want to change to roasted bean water because that's at least accurate and not confusing.
Bean
Adhesive
juice.
Do we want to get started on story now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What
story
are we
time.
I wanna
It's
get
story
started
time.
again.
What are we reading first?
Well, I got David's story is up, and then I also. So we decided if we're gonna read a story, it's gonna be one of our three. So
So yeah, we figured
A
we.
story from
We would-
your
Oh,
UCA
for
host.
suck-
Look, okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna.
Well, someone made a suggestion earlier that
I'm
maybe
actually
it's
gonna, like-
the outlet.
Is that an
Check.
LED light? Can you
No,
check?
it's-
Is it an actual bulb?
No. What the hell? Oh, that's weird. Oh, fuck.
Maybe switch the outlet? Someone suggested
Yeah,
something
yeah,
about the outlet.
Where's your
let me
circuit
take a
breaker?
look. Hang on.
Just in
We
case we
could-
have to check
we could
it.
just-
Where the hell does it plug in?
I think it's behind the couch.
yeah.
Maybe
No, because there's not
unplug
enough room
it.
behind it. No, but it.
Unplug it.
Yeah. Hold on.
Unplug it.
Hold on. I'm trying to follow the cord. I'm bad at
David,
this.
an electrician, you are not.
No, I'm not. An
He's an
electrician.
audio
I
guy
never
for a
said I was
reason.
an electrician.
Just fuck it. Just
Yeah, just you know whatever.
Just
It's,
fuck it.
we have enough daylight. It's fine. Leave it alone.
Sorry, guys, we can't.
Sorry. This
It
dude,
adds
this whole stream.
atmosphere.
This whole
Does the light
stream.
flicker again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your circuit breaker?
Look, I'm not even like I wouldn't be surprised if it was a ghost. I mean, Grace
Okay,
has been barking in that
after-
direction for a
Why
while.
don't we take care of that problem after the stream?
Okay,
Yeah,
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 after
yeah.
the stream, we'll do that.
Yeah. So which one are we doing first?
We can do. Well,
mine's very short. How short is yours?
did we
How about we
explain?
put it
Did we
to
explain
a
what we're
vote?
doing? Because I'm sorry that whole light thing got like threw everything off.
We're reading either. So, because new UCA, we're gonna actually read either my story, his story, or his story.
Why not all three?
Why
We'll see how
not
much-
all
I guess I'll
three?
see how much time we have.
Well, we're already over an hour in.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, before we start, well, maybe start with the longest story and see if we can squeeze
Yeah,
in the
I like
shorter
that
ones.
idea.
How long is Ignis? Is out?
Mine's pretty short.
Okay.
His. Yeah, that's.
I want to read Kayla's.
Well, okay,
You
but
wanna read
before we
mine?
start,
Yeah, I really wanna
before
read
we
yours.
start, we do have some donations already. I just logged into
Oh,
the
we do?
file.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna address
Wow.
those.
All right, so we got one from Red Wolf for $3. So we got a
Woo!
Thanks,
you.
my
Yay!
kids.
We got one from Sarah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Sarah.
Sarah, again.
Another one from Red Wolf, another $3.
Woo!
Oh, sorry. Sarah's is also 30.
Wow.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sarah, how do you do it every time? Last year we were like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's right. Those enormous.
Yeah.
That was, oh.
Sarah, where do you
Sarah's
get
also
your
the
money and how do I
Sarah's
get it?
also the one who bought the Shack card. So
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, Sarah's just got a lot of disposable income that she can waste on us schmucks.
Cater to Sarah.
And
Sarah,
then-
we'll come to your house and we'll do a private radio
A live
show.
reading.
Yeah, we'll do what we did at Midsummer Scream.
we got another one that I think is an It's just, I think it's anonymous. All it says is "I love Gracie," and they donated $3.
Aww.
Aw.
Okay.
Well, Gracie.
Thank you, anonymous
Thank
person.
you.
Gracie says
I
thank you.
think-
She's chilling out over there finally.
Yeah. And then we have one from username for $150.
Holy
dude.
shit!
Username.
Thank you, username.
Username. I know you want us to read your stories, and I guess we're gonna have to take that for insurance because again, that's SCP. We can handle that.
SCP
Yeah.
is
So, well,
safe.
that when
Look
you
out-
see
look
it
out for
coming
it.
back,
Promise.
that's something we'll put on.
I
top of
promise. One of the things we have agreed on is that the Foundation, based on the rules that they've given, will play by them, and those are safe.
it.
Yeah.
I love
We'll be able to
doing
read
SCPs. We still need to finish our confinement series, us three. We
Yes.
finish our confinement series.
Yeah.
That's been a lot of fun. We're covering, I think, the girl on the iceberg next,
Mm-hmm.
since we just did the robot.
Yeah, because
Yeah. I gotta say also what's been pretty cool is Lord Bung followed me on Twitter.
yeah, and me.
And you, yes.
He actually he liked one photo, and that's Gracie photoed bombing.
Aw.
Okay, so
She
what
looks
story
like she's
are we reading first?
Which was the longest?
He said mine, but I think David's is the longest.
Is it really?
Yeah.
This comes to us from the very esteemed halls of DeviantArt.
By
so
the way,
we were. Yeah, go ahead.
I was 17 when I wrote mine.
That's why I want to read yours.
Yeah, mine looks actually pretty. Maybe mine's longer than
I think yours is longer.
Oh my god.
I want to read yours.
You want to?
Please,
Okay,
please,
fine,
please,
fine.
One that Canary sent, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, so it's
Clank, kitty, clank.
the idea. By the way, fair warning, it's not. Oh
This
god.
looks like it
it's-
was written terribly.
It was. It was written terribly. I was 17.
Wait, so we're doing Clank first or not?
No.
No.
Oh, we're
we're
not?
doing
Okay,
Voice
sorry.
of Reason.
Voice
Voice
of
of
reason.
reason.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I wrote.
We'll save that for another time.
Okay.
That was circa 2011 me. I hadn't even graduated college yet.
Backstory. This is less of a horror story and more of a slightly supernatural story. I wrote this when I was 17, and there was a writing competition for the yearbook. So I submitted this story, and it got published in my senior yearbook, but not just my senior yearbook, right smack dab in the middle. So when you open the yearbook, it lands right there. And it was just like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's right, everybody. Kayla posted cringe to her yearbook.
Yes!
And they fell for it.
They fell for it.
I want to know how it's cringe though.
We're gonna. Well,
Oh, yeah,
Kayla's
screen-
describing
screen
the
quality's
such.
red.
I don't know, and
Well, now it's
it's been
green.
a while.
It says green over here.
That just means that it's still an unsupported.
there's no gay in it. There's no gay in it,
Aw.
sadly. I'm sorry. I was 17.
She wasn't quite in touch with her.
Nobody
Yeah.
likes to win.
Can I not read? Can I not be part of the reading? I will provide
Okay,
back.
for you, per old UCA rules, the author cannot be part of this.
Well, I can talk along with it or try to.
You
We
certainly
can submit questions.
We'll
to you.
submit
Yes,
questions
yes,
to
yes.
you.
Kayla.
Do you need a shot for this story?
Oh my god. I need a drink for this story.
What would you like?
I don't know. What do we got? What other alcohol do we have?
We still got the beer.
I'm just getting a
We've
Coke.
got Jameson. We've got hard liquor. We've got David
How you
Jerry.
feeling, David?
We
Okay.
got more wrong.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
are we switching spots?
I got a
No, I mean, like,
Sorry,
I-
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Can you bring me 3 of whatever David shot earlier?
I don't know if there's enough rum for that. Is there? Because I don't know.
We have some.
Okay.
Sorry. Kayla, what do you want?
I don't know.
We have hard liquor, and then we also have. We still have longboard.
I'll take a longboard,
Okay.
actually.
Longboard's pretty easy to drink.
Yeah, longboard's easy.
Yeah.
I like longboard, actually.
Are you feeling the shots at all?
I'm starting to. Like, I'm just surprised how quickly they're kicking in. But I guess
Just
I
like
kind
your
of
words a little
Neroli poses a very
What?
important
Okay.
question
Yeah.
that is also very important
whatever.
to me.
But
Is
one
there
word,
gay
okay.
in this story?
There is no gay in this story.
Aw.
I was 17 at the time. There's no, and actually, there's no romance at all.
You were slurring your words a little, David. What did you say?
I said I've had 3 shots and I'm not sure if it's kicking in, but it might be. Something along those lines.
Fairly certain.
Don't judge me, you.
Me what? What?
You so and so.
I'll take another shot with you if you want.
No, I can't. No. I legitimately don't want to do another. Please.
Oh, honey.
Let's read the story.
Ugh.
You want to let?
Alright,
Okay.
let's do this story.
Holy
Do
shit.
it.
So this is called The Voice of Reason. I think it's gonna be cringy. And
What's our reading order?
do we make it right to left or left to right? I mean, you can...
Clockwise. You want to start with Alan? and
Technically,
just
you can
Alan
make
introduced
it
himself
gay,
first.
I
Okay.
think.
go? Okay.
Can
we
we
just-
just
Can
we
we-
can make
can-
anything?
Can we
great.
retroactively
Try.
put Gracie in it?
I mean, the story wasn't meant to be a romance story at all, like
That won't
that.
stop
But
us.
I mean, there is. You could technically, but I don't think. Okay, give it a shot. Go for it.
Okay.
Oh God.
Alan's good.
The voice of reason.
Oh God.
Oh, Charlie, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
I knew your father so well. Would you like to be in a gay relationship with me? You wrote it right in the second line, Kayla. What the hell?
Clockwise.
Oh, we're going this way. Okay.
At least he died of old age, Charlie.
Are you getting anything out of it? Would you want to be in a gay relationship with me?
If there was one thing I realized while I was in that house, it was that I had to get out of there.
No. If there was a second thing I realized,
Oh God.
it was that I needed the embrace of a man. Luckily, since my father was the one that everyone was blubbering about, I had an excuse to step outside and get away from everyone. Sadly, since my father was the one that everyone was blubbering about, I could not leave the funeral.
Derek's chiseled abs rubbed up against me firmly.
I like Kayla. I know.
God, what is your
I think we
right?
would have gotten
I feel like there's a lot of
I know, right?
So
I
there
feel like
I
there's
was.
some subtext here.
So there I was, sitting on the stairs of the colorless porch, holding my untouched glass, thanking God that I wasn't inside with relatives I had never heard of before a day in my life who were either gossiping or bawling their eyes out.
That was one sentence. What the hell was wrong?
I was one sentence.
Actually, that wasn't a bad sentence, though. Honestly.
Surprisingly, that day had a sense of beauty and loveliness in the air, even though an event of mourning was taking place. It was one of those days that you would expect an Easter day to look like. A garden of pastel shaped the smooth cobblestone path that led to the stairs at which I sat.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, I actually like that too. Tiny dewdrops from the morning rain adorned each blade of grass on the lawn, glistening in the brilliant sunshine. I looked up at the robin's egg blue sky to find not a single cloud.
Oh, I get the long paragraph.
Yeah. I got. There's a. I remember, like when I was 17, I'm like, I'm gonna make this as descriptive as possible.
Of course.
Well, she was just 17.
It's not just a blue sky. It's
Yeah,
a
Robin's egg, blue sky. I thought, no, at 17, I'm like, that's fucking brilliant. And I'm like, I look back, I'm like, you're an idiot, 17-year-old
No
kid.
one's ever described
Okay,
skies
all right.
to robin's egg.
I have to admit, though, although I hated being there, it was a lot better than being where I lived. About an hour away from this unknown small town was an unknown small city. What great place the city is. Every sleepless night, I heard screaming sirens from outside and shrieking babies from below my apartment. Every
Oh,
tiring...
you live where we do.
All the hot men were walking the streets.
Yeah.
Every tiring day, I got slapped on the rear by a grossly flirtatious middle-aged has-been while I was doing my underpaid, overworked job sorting and delivering mail to those whom my boss considered were above my status.
You know,
That was a long sentence.
yeah, I know. I wrote a lot of long sentences. And
And it was all thanks to dear old dad.
it's weird. I was 17. I had not even started like working a bullshit job yet at this point.
Well,
You were looking ahead.
I know.
Still, looking at the sky, I gave a sarcastic smile and lifted my glass and kissed a man.
Here's to you, Dad, I said, putting my tongue firmly down Derek's throat. I've done everything that you wanted for me. What do you say to that? Sitting tall and keeping my tongue flat down in my mouth, I opened my mouth slightly and took a deep breath.
Charlie, I know what's best for you. The voice of my dad spoke from the heavens. I rolled my eyes.
Cup his butt cheek.
And I said from under the skies, you are gay.
Nibble his earlobe.
That's what they always say, I whispered to myself and took a quick sip of my drink. I swooped it down so fast. The drink felt dry in my mouth. Dad's voice was always hard to imitate, for my voice was not as husky as his. Took me about a year to be able to throw both my voice and imitate his at the same time. Like my dad, you cannot imitate my dad's accent. I can't do it. I don't know anybody.
I remember hearing your dad at the at that. I'm like, oh wow, he has quite the accent.
Yeah, it's pretty unique.
The gay.
It's Peruvian by way of
Here?
It's crazy.
And he spends like.
I think so, yeah.
For some reason, everything seemed to be harder with Dad, especially imitation.
Oh, Zap, have you really read this one? I don't remember.
Oh, what?
Did I share this? I don't remember.
When
I
I was
don't recall, but whatever.
when I was high school.
Oh, did I actually write that?
When I was high school.
Yay!
Yay!
There's our first typo. Yay!
Hey, you know that's not real English, right?
We love you, Kayla.
God damn it.
Everyone has made that type.
Yeah.
He would constantly give me lectures about everything. He would complain about the way I acted, even though all of my friends called me a goody two-shoes, and how bad my grades were. Even though by the end of the senior year, I got a GPA of 3.9 and a high score on my SATs. The worst part about his lectures was when he compared me to his own glories. He'd always begin with, "When I was your age, I never kissed a man." And then add what I had done wrong that day.
I have to say that this is really unrealistic because you didn't also list the ACT score next
Yeah,
to the SAT.
I know.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
had to do both at that time.
I know. Well, fun fact about me. I mean, I did take the SATs and the ACTs. I did shit on the ACTs, but did okay on the SATs. But at the same time, I was also doing community college. Since from the age of 16 until I was like 18. So by that point, I did both just to see, should I go to college? How should I go to college? Should I go it off my SATs? Or the fact that I have 2 years in community college behind my back? And I decided to do community college because I had straight A's from community college. So
I was in the exact same boat. I had good grades, bad SAT, okay ACT.
yeah.
And I still got into college, so I was like...
Yeah, I was, you had
Whatever.
okay ACT or
I had
bad?
okay ACT.
I had bad ACT, okay SATs.
That was switched. But like on one of them you did fine, and one of them you did like...
Wait, I gotta ask.
How are your owls?
Wait, Zap, okay, or anybody, you know what? Anyone who's outside of the United States, do you have ACTs or SATs? What was your high school?
Do you have standardized
different. It's
testing
different for
that
each
you have
Yeah,
to take
I-
upon completion of secondary school?
I
Yes.
remember learning from some of my German coworkers that instead of college, they go to gymnasium.
What?
Gymnasium.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Were they all trained to be Arnold Schwarzenegger-esque bodybuilders?
It seemed that no matter what I did, I wasn't able to please him. Who I was able to please was Derek.
Derek had rock
Was
hard abs.
Derek the guy in that zombie story we read not too long ago altogether?
I don't.
I want to
don't
say
think
Derek
so.
was the boyfriend.
It probably was.
Derek!
I've subconsciously brought Derek back up.
Derek!
That's probably why the only thing he gave me in his will was his stupid house.
Okay, according to I know.
You were 17.
I was 17.
You get a pass for this.
I had no exams at all because of the lessons I chose. And then apparently, Zap says, yeah, I have no idea how, but I have. Wait, have what?
No idea how well I did.
Kind
though.
of.
I didn't try in high. I didn't try.
Tried in high school. Okay.
Okay, so there are some standards. Okay. I would love to inherit a house.
I would too.
Sell
No,
the
as
family lands, but I
an
can't live
adult,
in it.
I would have. Now as an adult, I'm like, you're an idiot, stupid Charlie. You're an idiot. As well as 17-year-old Kayla.
You're an idiot, Charlie.
I set my glass down beside me and started digging through Derek's my jacket pockets. Finally, my hand felt a thin iron item at the bottom of my left pocket. The key. Pulling it out, my eyes were quickly entranced by the key. My finger gently stroked the edges. It's cool, heavy body, smooth in my hand.
What the hell? Oh my god! 17-year-old
Okay.
Kayla!
A
For
little
the joke I
repressed.
make, that is... I can see that, though, because, like, old keys are very heavy.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
very
Yeah.
different from, like, your
No,
random
they
car
are,
key.
but
I continued to stroke the key.
it's still.
I don't know why I was doing that.
My
I don't
dad's
know.
voice ran from above. Stroke the key and think of Derek.
Oh my.
Like if my greedy long. It's like been a while since I read this
Been a
book.
while.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Been a while since I saw Derek last.
It's a skeleton key, Wilhelmina had said. It will open any door to your father's house. Or, because he has passed on, your house. Any door? Why would I want to open any door in that house? There is nothing but cold memories and harsh reminders. There wasn't anything I wanted from the house, either. My old bedroom had been stripped of all my possessions, half of them still with me, the other half sold in a garage sale.
And now this is the part where I'm like this
No,
paragraph.
no. Authors don't get to do that.
Okay.
No, them's the rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
Them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
The house is fairly plain. An old Dutch colonial home with white walls and a mahogany roof. Much like every other house in the neighborhood. Even the insides of the house look the same. If I was able to enter every house in that neighborhood, I swear that every room would be in the same place that Dad's house is. Every room. The bedrooms, the kitchen, the basement, the attic.
No, she's not joking. There actually is a paragraph blank and it says attic.
That is getting
God damn
very annoying.
Damn it.
Decided
Yeah.
we need to go to the attic.
To the attic.
we gotta
You
go
don't
to
the
have
attic.
an attic, do
We
you?
gotta go to the attic.
Does this place even have an attic?
No.
And as far as I know, this place isn't haunted. No one died here, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joking. David.
Sorry. The words seemed to send shockwaves through my brain. I gazed back down at the key in my left hand. Millions of thoughts swirled through my brain like seaweed in a tide pool. Would he still be up there? Still in that cursed trunk that I saw him get shut up in so many years ago? Should I go up there? What?
Whoa.
Ooh.
What?
Do we have a body on our hands?
Yes, there's a dead fucking body.
Is a dead body in
Congratulations.
the attic?
It's Derek.
Derek has died.
My initial thought was no. The end.
And I left.
Then I went to meet Derek.
My initial thought was no. But my body was telling me yes.
Oh my god, you killed Caleb.
Oh
The
no!
author has left the building.
Oh my god.
I started joking. You suck. It almost went through my nose.
Oh, honey.
My initial thought was no, for I had no desire to go back inside and get swamped by unknown relatives, muttering foolish, unconcerned comments. However,
Ellipses. I continued toward with the key.
Continued Joy.
Excuse me as I continue toward.
You know, it's pronounced Tolstoy.
I continued reading
Okay.
Tolstoy, throwing it back and forth from one hand to the other. I could go upstairs just to see if he was still there. Nothing really was holding me back now that Dad is gone. And I'm gonna run to the restroom, keep reading without me.
Okay. It's starting to hit
I'm
everything.
about to have to take one of them too.
I ran because I was
You know,
shocked.
we have two
Weird.
restrooms. There's the one upstairs if anyone needs to use that one. Well, that one's
I figure only one person break from reading at a time.
It's okay, love.
It's your
I
turn to
finally
say.
gripped the key in my right hand and
Yeah, I
held
know.
it tight.
I know.
I decided to do it, but just for a peek.
Do it.
If he's there, fine. If not, oh well. Taking a deep breath, I stood up and opened the screen door. My opening of the door must have sent strange signals because everyone in the house just continued with what they were doing instead of stopping immediately and torn. Did I read that right?
Yeah, you read. It
Okay.
did, and immediately turned towards me.
Which is what I thought they would do.
Oh my god.
Maybe this would be easier than I thought, I said to myself. Wrong!
Wrong!
Just as I closed the door, people started coming at and fussing over me. I moaned silently. Finally, I took a deep breath and walked past them. You moaned
I'm
at a
enjoying
funeral?
this. I'm enjoying this.
Oh, the gay subtext.
Oh my gosh, so repressed.
I know.
Where was I? I moaned silently. Finally I took a deep breath and passed them. Cries of apologies and questions seeped through my ears as I swam through the sea of black. But none of it mattered.
This is so bad. I hate this paragraph so much.
It was so black, so goth, so dark. my
So I
soul.
swam through the sea of black dicks.
Oh my god.
Black dildos surrounded
Sorry,
me.
everybody.
What did Kayla do now?
She wrote about black dildos.
Oh god.
I ignored those around me and only concentrated on my goal. I left many confused when I walked up the stairs.
Fuck me. I'm sorry.
Hang in there. No, this is. I'm really thoroughly.
This
enjoying
is therapeutic.
This
Yes.
is therapeutic.
Yes, I'm glad we started on this story.
I mean, it's only fair that we've all had. Have we all had stories?
Zap is correct. Pizza Derek did die for our sins.
Pizza Derek died for your sins.
Never
what a-
forget.
What a pizza.
What a Pizza Derek.
What a pizza, Derek.
I like a pizza.
After my long, dreary journey, I had finally reached the attic. The key was drenched from my hands, sweating so much. Knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit already. My hands shook as I placed the key into the keyhole. The key clicked with a turn.
Yeah, it did. Well, here goes nothing, I whispered.
Wait, is the key going in your hole, Kate?
Whose metaphorical hole are you describing right now?
Because that's not very gay.
Oh my god!
Closing my eyes, my hand reached out for the doorknob and twisted it. That reminds me of a joke.
Oh, I feel
At
like
least it's not that Jane and Jeff married
I feel
story.
like it started out strong, and then I
Suddenly.
realized it's getting weaker and weaker. Like,
Anyone else know that joke?
sh-
What's the difference between pink and purple?
No.
Your mom's grip.
Oh.
Nice.
It's not, at least it's not that Jane and Jeff marriage story. Yeah, no.
Here's the thing.
The door opened with long and hideous creak.
I don't want to wait.
A reminiscent.
It's a long and hideous creek.
Okay, it's hitting
Just happened to
David
be on
for
my
sure.
Dawson.
Yeah.
A reminiscent of an old horror movie.
Why is it reminiscent?
I will say it
It is a reminiscent.
It did not start off strong and get weak. The gay subsect just got a lot stronger. So
Yeah.
my
I'm
eyes
still feeling it.
You
We're
see-
all diagnosing young Kayla right now.
Yeah, I know. No, as I'm reading this, I'm like, holy shit! I feel like young Kayla predicted a lot of older Kayla's future.
If I'm
I
gonna-
don't
if
think
I'm
This is
gonna-
kind
Kayla
of
would
fucking
enjoy this.
weird.
I don't think young Kayla would enjoy this at all.
Yo,
If I had to use a therapy term, I think you really wanted to see a wiener touch another wiener.
yes.
Wiener being the most eloquent term.
Yes.
That's the best.
I'm a doctor.
My eyes blinked open to find themselves in awe at the room in front of them. A supernatural glow from the glass window was the only light of the room. The only light of the room. Okay. But it was enough to reveal its possessions. A cavern of treasures, basked in its dark radiance. Dark radiance. Dark radiance. Okay. Record
Bye,
players,
Alan.
mannequins, and velvet
I'll be right
curtains
back.
rested in this mysterious and ancient room.
listen to me pee.
Timber trunks
Aim
coveted.
carefully.
I think covered. Timber trunks coveted clothes with.
What? Is that a tongue twister?
No, it's actually coveted. I think I means it held
Like there's,
closed.
yeah, like there's clothes inside.
There's
the
clothes
trunk.
inside of
It's
it.
still a bit of a tongue.
No, it really is. Kayla.
That should be timber trunks held coveted clothes.
No, that's really what it should be. But Kayla wanted to
Okay.
basically try to look up. I remember this. I went to a thesaurus. It was like, what's another better word for held, so I can
Yeah.
sound smart.
Okay. Okay, I coveted the
We all
timber
have that
trunks
thing.
of Derek.
I know.
With glittering sequins and various props that ranged from wooden canes to old-fashioned microphones.
Are we talking like
Hey.
the kind that you would be like, don't step on my boots, wait, shoot.
I was thinking one's like connected to an
Although
old
I'm
shortwave
shocked
radio.
that 17-year-old Kayla thought, oh yeah, someone would totally have more than one microphone.
My eyes scanned the room until a certain jade green trunk caught their attention. It was not as amazing as the other trunks, nor was it the eldest or the youngest.
It was just right.
It was the middlest trunk. Travis Mackle trunk.
It was Derek's trunk.
It was just a plain trunk. That's the one I want.
It's a jade trunk. Why is that would not be a plain trunk?
That's not a plain. That makes me think of like it's some crazy cool old
Yeah.
train.
That's something Indiana Jones would find.
I know.
In the jade
I'm
trunk,
like,
I found the
I'm
jade dragon.
I'm kicking myself right now. I'm kicking my 17.
The fact that you can take this all is really
No,
impressive,
I'm
by the way.
surprised.
This is wonderful.
This is the mark of a very mature author, that you can sit through this.
Oh, my turn?
Yes.
I breathed a heavy breath.
No.
I heaved a heavy breath,
There we go.
holding the key tighter in my hands. Step by step, I cautiously edged.
No, I think this is a stroke by stroke.
Stroke by stroke.
Slowly I turned.
I cautiously edged up to the trunk. I leaned
Sorry,
down
who's
on
edging?
one knee. Why did I? My hand ready.
Grace has got
Wow, this is getting racy a little bit.
maybe
I-
17-year-olds calling was to write sex stories.
All 17-year-olds are just like hormone-driven.
Yeah,
bitches, so
seriously.
Whatever.
Slowly, I put my key into the trunk and
Stacy.
wow.
And ...
Can we still read this? Is it
Yes.
safe to read?
Do I need to read this?
No,
with a-
yes, it is.
Oh.
Can you get through the paragraph right
Oh,
now?
Yeah.
oh,
no,
I think-
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I
I'm
think
just,
I get
okay.
kind of racist here.
Well, I
What?
feel like is this an accent?
Yeah,
Oh,
kind of.
fun. Okay. Hello? A voice said behind me. I jumped and spun around, which is actually hard to do when you are down on one knee. That's it. I love that.
And you have a key in your mouth
Kayla,
In your hands.
or a trunk in your mouth?
Kayla.
In your trunk.
Oh my god. I adore you so much. I placed my hand on my chest, trying to pacify my anxiety. Behind me was a staggered man, which I supposed was the one who spoke. No, it was the man behind him. That was clearly there. I was a bit startled by his appearance. First of all, he was not wearing any black. Instead, he wore a green plaid coat with a green plaid.
Plaid?
You are drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm just feeling terrible. Instead, he wore a green plaid coat.
I'm not drunk. I'm just.
Baseball one.
Alan, you want to take over?
No. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
With a pair of body brown pants.
Fetch me my brown pants.
And a
I
pair
used to play bass for Body Brown Pants.
and two large black shoes.
My face is turning fucking red.
His appeal in general was strange as well. He was a tall man with eyes the color of emeralds. His auburn hair was bristly in a messy way, with each strand in a different direction. His skin was tan, most likely from walking in the sun, and his freckles shone brightly on his nose.
Is that what you were into, Kayla?
No.
He had a bowl of Lucky Charms with him.
No, if you ask anybody, so with men, my attraction actually is for dark-haired guys.
Okay.
Women, it doesn't matter, but but men, it's usually dark-haired. There's a character.
I apparently fit Kayla's archetype
You really do.
for
It's kind of
attractive, from what she told me.
yeah.
Almost as if they were painted on. That his freckles, just for a reminder. His main feature, however, was a scar down the side of his left cheek. Ooh. The man had a striking sense of familiarity, as though I had seen him before.
God damn it!
Go for it.
I'm sorry to have frightened you. Is it Irish? Is Irish what we're going for?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think it's Irish.
He
apologized. His voice sounding just as strange as he looked, almost like a cartoon.
Ah!
Basically nailed it.
Yep.
I'm going to hell.
This is some Brian Jake's accent writing.
I'm
Jake's
going
writing.
Oh!
to hell.
Are you Charlotte Madison, are you?
I'm going to hell.
You're already here.
Yes.
Top of the morning to you.
You married me, so.
Would you like a slice of my Irish spring soap?
There's like,
Man in Love
What?
Cuts came with scissors.
what guys?
So.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Man in Love Cuts came with scissors.
Abby,
so.
get David a glass of water. Do you need a glass of water?
Probably.
Then go get it yourself.
Well,
Oh.
I've got some space between.
You do. You got.
I got some space between
Grab your
paragraphs.
Oh.
I'll take care of it. Hang on.
How are you feeling?
I'll be okay.
You're fine.
I'll be okay.
Yes, that's me, I said. But mostly everyone calls me Charlie. His eyes widened, making his emerald eyes gleam. A large smile appeared on his face.
Fuck me.
Alan, will you do the voice? I'll read the
Oh my god.
Absolutely, I will do
Oh,
the
God.
voice. You look just as I remember you.
He whispered.
That's
I knew I had seen him before, standing up, I tilted my head innocently.
Why did 17?
Innocently?
Innocently. Why did Caleb like? First of all, why did 17-year-old Caleb like exclamation points?
Wait, no.
Second
You got
off,
it for a reason, David.
I know.
I did.
And
You
then
did.
second off, innocently, what the fuck, Kayla?
Have we met? I asked out loud, but in my head I was saying, where have I seen you before? In my
You didn't say
dreams?
that nearly loud enough.
That's an all caps right there.
Where have I seen you before? He was a bit taken aback by my comment. His eyes shifted before he spoke.
Alan.
Alan, David.
Sorry? David Allen.
David's recovering.
David's recovering.
Um,
You wanna read, love?
Yeah, I can read. Sorry,
your shows! He exclaimed, a little too loudly. Yes, I went to your shows! You're incredible, highty-tighty-tight.
You're a diehard, aren't you? I love that movie.
Oh, I see where this is going now.
Okay, yeah.
I see where this is going now. Okay, neat.
Microphone.
Okay, this just I was trying to figure out what was going on. Now that the twist is starting to sink in, I'm like, oh, this is okay. I'm digging this. My shows. Sorry, I know we're gonna switch places.
No, just go over it.
Huh? My shows. That's when it hit me. You must have gone to my ventriloquist shows when I was a little kid. I used to put those on all the time when I was young.
You remember my shows? I asked. Which ones? I could not remember seeing him at my shows. He clicked his tongue, smiling wider than ever.
Stop. That's enough of that. There's literally nothing to bark at.
Bark, 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 bark.
Baby, come here, baby. Come here.
More people outside.
Probably.
People
Probably
outside.
walking by.
Probably.
Yeah, it's late. We're getting home.
Let me just check, just to make sure.
Save it.
Whoa.
Gracie, there is no one here. You're being weird.
Sorry, my phone.
You're being super
You
weird.
remember my shows?
You remember my shows? I asked. Which ones?
Oh wait, no, that was me. Sorry,
it was you.
all of them.
Borf.
Alan, just do the voices. I can't do it.
sorry, where are we?
All of them.
You're the Irishman.
All of them!
He said.
You were amazing!
He exclaimed.
The
No.
way you spoke to that dummy, it was almost as though he was another person. What was his name again?
Is it?
Should I just do that one?
Yeah.
Monty, I said. I shook my head, still confused. I still couldn't remember him. You mean you went to all of my shows? To all my shows?
Again.
Yeah.
Fucking
All of them. I went to
all of them!
I went to every one of your last show in the city. That was probably your best show yet. Why did you not do any more?
If you could go to any show, would
You can change your face.
Would ya?
No, I just
Yeah,
had water for a
reference.
reason. Where is it me now?
I bit my lip.
Are you okay?
No, I'm okay. I bit my lip, tipping my chin towards my chest. Yes, why did I stop? Wasn't a guy good at ventriloquism? Had I not practiced toning my voice every day? What did happen?
What
was
did
when he started
happen?
barking.
How did McDonald's end up like this? I got in trouble for sneaking out that night, I told him. My dad wasn't happy about what I did. That night I realized that a job as a ventriloquist wasn't worth all the pain and trouble. So I decided to go into business.
How's that going for you? He asked. I bit my lip harder, shaking my head.
That's not
I'm
bad.
sorry. Are we reading a story where a father is upset because because their child is taking a sane career path instead of focusing on their ventriloquism?
No daughter of mine will be a ventriloquist. You're gonna go
No,
into
no.
family business,
Women
which is
aren't allowed.
business.
Women aren't allowed to be
Look at how
ventriloquists in
red
this family.
She is. She's so red.
Go to school for business.
No, I think it's the opposite. I think what they're saying right now is, what are you doing? Studying? Where's your goddamn doll?
Not good, I said. Why was I telling him all this? I barely even know him, and yet.
Oh my god. This might sound crazy, but I felt like I knew him for years. He was like my best friend. I've never knew. So for some reason, I continue blathering about my life.
Oh my god!
Oh, okay.
Dad really wanted me to major in business, so I did. Oh my god, Kayla. Gee, I thought I was feeling gross. Dad wanted me to major in business, so I did. Sometimes, I wonder what would have happened if I did pursue a career in ventriloquism. Well, you would be talking to this puppet more often.
Are we supposed to take this seriously? Ventriloquism as a career?
Wow.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Look, I'm trying to look, guys. I'm trying to respect
Is that what
17.
you wanted to do?
I'm trying to respect
17-year-old?
17-year-old
Okay,
Kayla.
the official statement from Raygun Readers is that we don't
Oh
hate
my
ventriloquists, it's just her.
Is that what you wanted to be when you grew up?
No, I can't throw my voice.
Just imagine how weird it would be if I reached over to this couch now and I'm like, I'm sorry, why don't you ask Mr. Picklebottom that question?
So,
I would be shocked if you did because you've expressed many times that you're terrified of puppets.
see,
Yes.
see, here's the funny part. I'm like the opposite of fucking Alan, and we're like, God.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
I'm laughing
it
at.
was
I'm laughing
dorky.
at a sound has occurred. Borf.
Aw, Gracie.
The air moved suspiciously. Borf.
Oh, baby. I love you.
Oh,
No.
God.
I was the opposite of Alan. I was not afraid of puppets. And actually, a lot of the shows and movies I enjoyed were like, Jim Henson. Like, I loved Labyrinth. I also am a huge fan of Mystery Science Theater 3000. Also, I think what inspired me from this, for this one was I had just finished watching, Little Shop of Horrors. And yeah, I was shocked about how good that fucking puppetry was. Like, so as a kid, I was like, I was just.
By the way, I can post this later. Did you guys know DeMarcus was in a production of Little Shop of Horrors?
Oh,
I can totally see D doing that.
Here's another thing, and I forgot about this. Actually, I just realized this, and it makes more sense because I was 17 when my school did this. My school actually did a production of Little Shop of Horrors, which weirdly enough, by the way, has Gerard Khalil, who is the completionist. He was in that as Mr. Klopnik or whatever the fuck, I forget the.
But was John Tron in it?
John Tron didn't go to my high school.
Oh, sorry, middle school.
He went to my elementary school and middle school.
Okay.
Although he was he was also my sister's drama teacher, weirdly enough. So, fun fact. But-
Username Foxy isn't here. Random Encounters has him again.
Yeah, sorry guys.
He stole him at the wedding.
Yeah. They literally shanghaied him right up.
God damn. Are you sure I'm not the drunker one? Jesus.
No. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'll be back. I'm not feeling so hot.
Are you
Is there
okay?
No, I'll be okay. I just need the leg.
Do you need more water? Or
No. I mean, I tried. Look, I'm trying not to.
If you need
I
to,
go.
do it. But yeah, it's okay.
Are we gonna finish the story?
Oh,
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
let's
finish
finish
the
the story.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh god.
Let's power through the rest
I
of this.
feel bad now.
Yeah. Feel a
We'll
little
make
bit
it up
bad.
to him later.
Okay.
Alright, who's going?
Who just read?
And yet,
If I did pursue
I think it's Paprika. This might sound
I
crazy.
don't know where I'm at. I'm lost.
It's not too late to
This
find
might
out.
sound.
Oh no, we just read. I wonder what would have happened if I did pursue a career in ventriloquism.
Who
Yes.
just read that?
Oh,
But who did that though?
I'm
That
not sure.
was
That
Alan.
That was
Guys,
Alan.
who?
Okay.
Okay.
So
People,
now it's me.
Who read that?
I'll
Oh,
just
let's
do
do
it.
it. Okay.
It's not too late. It's not too late to find out, he said. He took out his hand and I shook it. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'll leave you to your thoughts. Then he was gone.
You okay, hon?
Hmm.
Keep going.
Alright.
Just keep going.
Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, now it.
Just-
For fuck's sake.
God damn it.
We'll do
We need
an
to finish the
exorcism
story.
later. Let's just finish
I
this
need to
You
find out
guys,
where
you
that
guys keep
is.
going. I'm gonna go check on him.
Okay.
You sure?
Let's finish this. Okay.
Okay, fine. Then he was gone. No goodbyes, no name. He just left.
Wait.
I'm
That's your
sorry.
turn.
Now
Your
I'm
turn.
spacing out.
In a-
Saying
in a
finish
flash.
the story.
In a flash.
In a flash, my head cleared, and I finally remembered what I was doing. I turned back around and leaned down. The key was still in the keyhole.
That's not what I read. The key was still in my hand.
With my thumb and finger, I slowly twisted it. The trunk snapped open. Holding my breath, I lifted the trunk, and nothing.
Derek.
Oh, there was nothing. He was gone. Although I shouldn't have. It bit my lip, trying to keep from crying.
Do you want to just go since Alan's not back?
Sure. Okay. Yeah. No, I can't. Well, I said, choking back tears. Sorry. Well, I said, choking back tears. That's that. I shut the trunk and took the key out. The whole trip to the attic was a complete waste, wiping the wet eyeliner off of my eyes. I ambled back downstairs, only to find Wilhelmina downstairs, holding some sort of doll in her hands.
What's that? I asked. She placed the doll gently in my hands.
Yes, the doll.
What the hell?
Okay.
We're almost done.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe we can try.
We're gonna have to cut this.
I'll take a look at the
probably.
fuse box after we finish. It's
No,
okay.
we might have
It's
to.
okay.
Because if this is I don't want this to.
I don't want it. As long as the stream is
What's
still going.
that? I
The
asked.
stream still looks good.
I read that.
Okay.
Oh, you read that? Okay, it's yours. She explained.
It's yours.
It's the other part of your share in will. Your dad wrote that this dummy would be given to you when he dies.
Why didn't you give it to me before? I asked. She shrugged.
Couldn't find it. It just suddenly appeared in the kitchen. Go figure. Don't know of its importance, but here you go.
So, wouldn't it have been the Protag's doll?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
You
weird that the father still had it.
Well, the
Maybe
reason.
the father to
Oh
go
well,
away?
it actually kind of explains in the.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
I turned the doll over and gasped.
She gasped. She didn't freeze.
This is actually
She
a part.
gasped. She
So
didn't vomit.
I should say when read the line and I'll explain.
Okay. Okay.
Say just.
Monty, I squealed as I gave him a big hug.
So by the way, I actually changed it from squeal to whisper because I realized why the fuck would she
Right.
be like, oh my god. So I did change that when I published that in the yearbook.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I took a good look at him. He was wearing the same silly green coat that matched his glittering eyes. His red, or was it brown? I couldn't tell. His hair was messier than ever. I stroked the scratch on his cheek from when my dad threw into the trunk. I stared at him longer and smiled.
Maybe he's right. Maybe it's not too late to find out.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's a good ending, though.
Yeah. I wanted to keep it somewhat ambiguous,
No, that seriously, considering all the drivel I read on No Sleep these days, like
compared to everything, it's not shit.
well, for 17-year-old writing, that is solid. Seriously,
Okay.
that's actually pretty damn solid.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
What's up?
Not to be all Cheech and Chong, but Dave's not here, man.
What?
Wait,
mean?
Wait, what?
You mean Dave?
What do you mean
Dave's like passed
David's-
out in the bathroom?
No,
Or?
David is not in the bathroom.
What the fuck?
Where the
There's no way out. The bathroom.
Well, okay,
doesn't-
yeah. There's a window, but
I was looking out the window. The window's shut, and I think it seals from inside.
Did he sneak around when no one was looking? I was looking at my
maybe
phone.
he went
Yeah.
upstairs to lay down.
I don't know, man, but I did find something in there.
what's
What?
your time?
I found it's a blue ball.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it says balls on it.
What the fuck?
Did David put that in there? Oh.
Maybe he's pulling a joke on us. He probably went upstairs when no one was looking.
The
Okay.
ball is blue, so it sounds like a sophomore joke.
Yeah,
I
that
say
sounds
right
like
now.
it. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's a
And that is
Blue
getting
ball.
really
Says-
annoying.
balls on it.
Okay, guys. Okay, can we search for David? I'm a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
worried. He probably is fucking with us.
He probably
He's probably
I don't
angry
know.
about the shocks we made him take.
yeah,
I feel kind of bad, but
yeah.
let's just go make it up to him.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
some of it, we'll go check upstairs. And then Kayla, do you want to show visiting maybe the circuit things?
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
can you-
I'll figure out the light thing.
Okay. Is
Okay.
it back in the kitchen?
Yeah.
We'll go check for David.
Can you stay behind if you don't mind?
Keep the
Sure.
light,
Just
keep the
talk
stream
to the chat
entertained.
for a little
Talk to
bit.
chat.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
okay.
No problem.
You're really good at this.
Did you guys see David go by any chance? Because I didn't see him. Did everyone like Kayla's story? Was pretty gay. You didn't see him. Okay, Marza Thoth didn't see him. He crawled across the ceiling. Shit. I missed that. Is it one of David's missing testicles? How is his case of ghost balls doing anyway? We are all David in our hearts. Maybe Zaph has David. Does anybody else know, or did he appear? Does anybody see him on Twitter or anything? I don't have Twitter. I'm kind of in the dark right now. So there were a lot of typos in that story. Other than that, I can't really make fun of it too much. So.
Paprika!
I heard Bisme call me. I'll be back in a second. I'm sorry guys.
Motherfucker. The fuck was that?
What was
Okay. What the hell?
Did anyone see where Paprika went?
Yeah.
that? No.
Okay, did anyone find David?
No.
No, he wasn't upstairs.
Guys, did you see where Paprika went?
Where'd Paprika go?
Or David, for that fucking matter?
Okay. There's a lag, so according to Neroli.
Okay, well, they have to be somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, let me get my shoes on. I'm gonna go look for her. Does anyone know where she went?
We didn't see her. We were checking the closets, we were checking the bathroom, both the rooms upstairs.
I mean, I was back there. I didn't see her.
Yeah, we were checking back, like behind where my backyard is. That's where we usually.
Maybe she went
She
outside.
dead? What do you mean she dead?
Don't
Don't
joke
be
about
weird,
that.
Chet.
Seriously.
I mean, the door's still open. Maybe she went outside.
Okay, I'm gonna check outside then. I mean, make sure I've got everything. Phone.
You got everything? You good?
I think I've got everything.
Can you grab a beer?
She went to the right.
Chad says she went out there.
Okay.
Okay, well, they gotta be somewhere. Like, maybe they're playing a joke.
Wait, what do you mean Abby called her?
Gracie,
Gracie, come here, come here.
Where'd they go, Gracie?
Where'd they go, Gracie? Did Timmy fall down a well? Did you see? No, Gracie, where's David? Gracie, come here. Come here. Come
Gracie,
here.
find your daddy.
Come here. Do you know where Daddy is? Do you know where Daddy is? Yeah, they said to the right. Yeah, so. Wait, what do you mean Abby
maybe
called
she
her?
just needed.
Guys, this is getting kind of weird, but I found another ball with writing on
Wait,
it.
another ball?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
It says.
Yeah, okay, come here.
It says your.
Where's that first ball? Okay.
I got the first ball right here. Can you give me
It says YOUR.
your balls?
Okay, now this has to be a joke.
Okay, yeah, this has to be.
Was Paprika out there? Where is she?
I couldn't find her.
Okay, well, she's gotta be somewhere.
Yeah, she's gotta be somewhere.
That's, probably. And where the hell are you
Oh,
keeping
I don't
her?
know. Dude,
Holy
Abby!
shit, Abby.
Put the ray gun
I left
down.
for 2 minutes and she's
Put
gone.
the ray gun
Abby,
down.
There is no
Abby.
one else in this
Abby,
house.
Abby,
Abby.
it's okay. We'll
Abby.
I don't know what
find
happened to
her.
David. I don't know what happened to
Hey,
my wife.
calm
But
We're all
down.
friends here,
Calm
man.
down,
We're all
guys.
friends.
Chat,
We're confused too.
chat. You have to help us
We're
calm
confused
Abby
too, man.
down.
I am not joking right
We're
now.
all in this
okay,
Help
together.
us calm Abby down.
Tell Abby to
Tell
calm down.
Abby, Put
I'm
down
not
the gun.
coming down until I get an answer.
Okay,
The answer is we don't know, man. Just cool
That's
it.
not satisfying
Cool
enough.
it. Hey, man. Hey.
Abby,
What?
I don't know where
down
David is.
the
He's
gun.
What?
put down the gun.
Put down the gun. It's okay.
Until you left out that way, we have for the most part been together.
They're all saying, look, it says it's okay, Abby. Just put
Abby,
it there.
put
See,
down the gun.
there's
It's
in the
okay.
chat saying put down the gun.
down.
Put the ray
Just
gun
put down
down.
the ray gun.
Put down the ray gun.
Put down the ray gun.
Put down the ray gun. It's okay.
Okay.
There we
Okay.
go. We'll
Okay,
find
I'm sorry.
We'll
I'm
find
sorry.
David.
I'm sorry. She's gone now, and David's gone now. I'm freaking out a little bit.
Well, okay, it might be a joke. Look, it says your balls here, so
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gotta be a joke.
Your
like
balls.
maybe.
That's
It
silly.
just sounds like some fucked up joke, and I'm not dealing well with it right now.
how do you think I feel? I just lost my husband as well.
I know. I'm sorry.
We'll
Wait,
figure something
I got
out.
an idea.
Okay.
What if we contact future David?
How are we gonna contact future David?
Especially if current David's dead. I don't understand.
Okay,
how
Say
that
it.
we're
Wait,
assuming
what about a
he's
seance?
dead.
Wait, say, you can do a seance, right?
Why can I do a seance?
Witching hour.
Just because I do the witching hour, I can do a seance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, you're right. All right.
Uh,
Let's
So,
just
do
calm
we-
down, clear our minds.
Okay,
Ooh.
so do we need like candles or
do we-
like blessed
uh,
salt or,
I don't
or
think
unholy
I
salt?
have a-
Goats to sacrifice
Guys,
or something.
Dude,
No.
Blood? Do you
Do
need
I-
blood?
No.
I need
Lots of
blood.
blood.
No,
I
we
know.
I
don't
get
need
you some
guys. Guys,
we're not sacrificing Gracie. That's the only thing we're
we
not
don't need
sacrificing.
blood. We don't need candles. We don't need a dumb Ouija board. It's 2019. There's an app for a seance.
Of course there is.
Okay. Let me
Okay.
just pull this up.
Is that ad supported?
I'm not actually.
Are you downloading right
All
now?
right. Well, I already got it. Okay.
All right.
So just.
Typically, I'm the one who summons him.
That's
All right,
true.
app is
That's-
going.
That's true.
Go for
That's
it.
true.
Hey, future David.
Wait,
I think we're connected.
I think we are.
Hey, what's up?
David?
No,
Future David?
Future David.
yes, future David. What the fuck do you guys want?
We want to know what's going on.
Wait.
What?
How do I know you're the real future David?
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, yeah, this checks out.
All right, so are we clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it's future
All right.
David.
Okay.
Wait,
Look,
wait,
guys.
Question. Is future David still married to Kayla?
Future David is married to future Kayla. I don't.
Okay, but so is future Kayla still cool?
Future Kayla is like a superhero. She has a robotic arm and she punches Nazis on the reg. So like honestly, it's
Bitchin'.
fine.
Awesome. I look forward to this future Kayla.
Okay, well, how does that help us now? Like,
It-
what's going on
Okay,
now?
look. This is like breaking protocol because I'm like literally trying to edit the podcast right now. Like this episode, I'm like editing it in real time.
I know
in the
this is an
future.
extreme request, but we need to find David and
Yeah,
have
we-
a break.
All right.
We just
I
lost
don't
Paprika
understand.
too.
Okay. Well, Paprika's lost too.
Oh, by the way, the
Oh,
chat,
wait, what am I-
the,
what the-
the chat wants to know: does future David still have future Gracie?
Yeah, future Gracie's here with me. Don't
Okay,
worry.
well, that's
She
good.
doesn't bark nearly as much.
Can
You
tell
guys
us-
really need to train her out of that so we can get to this point with her too. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Look, like I said, this
All
is unprecedented, but I can help you out. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
we want
Okay.
to know where David and Paprika are, current David and Paprika.
Are
and
they
what the
okay?
hell is causing the lights?
Okay. Look, here's the problem. Because I have to abide by certain restrictions, being in the future, because it could fuck up the timeline. Okay.
Okay.
Look, if you'd gotten to me sooner, maybe things could have been resolved better. But at the very least, I can tell you, look, things have already gone badly, and they're going to get worse.
How
there's-
so? What's going on?
There's a presence in the apartment with you.
A presence?
Yeah, it's
What
real.
does that
There's
mean?
presents?
no, Alan, come on, dude. Really, come on. No, there is a legit evil presence in there with you right now. It's nearby.
Oh.
And it's menacing you.
How nearby?
Like,
what are you saying?
Super nearby.
Like close to our heart or something?
No, it's not
Is it,
metaphorical.
is
I
it
mean,
friendship?
friendship
Could
is
be
not.
friendship.
Is friendship the
Is friendship killing us?
Is friendship the presence we've made along the way?
God damn it! I have the hardest time working with you guys anyway. In the future, can we just not when I don't have to talk to you? Friendship is not magic, okay?
Oh.
Seriously, look, just
My Little Pony
Just
was a lot.
watch yourselves, because like there is legitimately a presence in there with you. Okay?
Okay.
So just be really, really careful.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, are we good?
I
Can I
hope
go?
so.
Can you play?
You didn't give us much to go on.
Can you play a little bit more of Six Underground?
Let me see what I can do. Hold on.
I mean, is this really the time? We don't know what's going on.
It would help me calm down.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Give me a second. Gotta cue it up. Alright,
God.
oh, no, I think,
shit.
no, I think I just, no, that didn't
God
help.
damn it.
I think we're losing a connection. Guys, I'm sorry. Oh, but at least 6 Underground played. Alright, bye.
Someone fix the lights already.
For fuck's sake.
I think.
Where's Sade?
Sade?
Oh shit.
For
And
fuck's
there's balls!
sake.
There's
Oh
balls!
my god.
More balls!
Do they have writing
Sorry.
again? Yeah, this one on top.
Oh,
I see it.
yeah. It says my.
Wait,
Your balls. My.
You're my balls.
You're my balls.
my ball's your.
Your. No, why would it be like that?
What the hell is your my
Your-
balls
my
mean?
Balls. Your.
Your
My your balls. Balls.
My your-
My.
It could be my your balls.
Your.
None of this makes
Okay.
any fucking sense.
Okay, we just lost Sade. We just lost David. We lost Paprika. Where is everybody? God damn it.
Clearly this puzzle has something to do with
I
it.
don't know. It's so stupid.
Who else would leave balls for this? It doesn't make any
don't
sense, but
know.
like, what else? What, I can't connect anything else.
Guys, I've had a bit too much to drink. I'm just gonna go lay down for a little bit.
Okay.
Are you sure, dude?
Yeah, it's.
Okay, we'll continue to figure
I
this out.
can't
okay?
really focus on this.
Okay.
I'll just be like 5
We'll hold it on
minutes.
the fort.
Just need to-
Okay, we gotta figure this out somehow. How can we figure this out?
Okay, your balls, my
Your
balls, your.
yours. Okay, we need it. Okay, we need like something. Who's good at puzzles?
But Paprika's good at puzzles.
Hmm.
Alan's
So
done
is
a
David
puzzle
was-
now and then that I've seen.
Hi. Okay.
Clearly, there is some sort of supernatural presence at work here, and it has tasked you with solving a certain number of tasks.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
See ya.
Bye, Press.
Bye, Press.
You know what? Press's words had me thinking.
What?
Alan said he was too drunk.
Yeah, and he's been drunk before.
Alan's never been too drunk to do anything.
Oh shit. Alan? Alan!
Alan?
Alan!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can you want to go check on him?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I do.
God damn it.
Go. I don't know where the hell he is.
He went that way.
Did he? Okay.
Did
Oh,
fuck.
Not again.
God damn
Not
it.
again.
Not again. Not again.
Not
Okay,
again.
come on.
Okay. You go first.
Okay,
you go
fine,
first.
fine.
It's your house. It's your house.
Alan! Fuck. And, more ball! Another ball!
Are you
Yeah.
fucking serious? Are
Another-
you fucking serious?
Another fucking ball.
God damn it.
Another fucking ball. Look, and it says put. What the fuck does this mean?
I don't know. I'm so
Okay,
sick of this.
So put your my balls. Put your my balls. Okay, chat, do you know what the fuck we're talking about? Do you know what this is? Of course, there's a lag. Fuck
God
me.
damn it.
God damn it.
This isn't the time for Feathers jokes. I know they're real funny, but
Yeah.
it's not the time.
Yes, we get it. Prash just came in. Okay, he did a cameo. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Bye.
No,
Bye.
Kayla,
No, I'm fucking
Kayla,
done. No,
Kayla, I can't
gotta
do
go
this
back.
on my own.
Right.
Kayla, seriously, come on. Fucking Christ. Are you... Oh, I'm supposed to pick all these up then. What the fuck? In? It says in. Okay, hold on. Your in put balls my. This is impossible. The fuck was that? Top. Put balls my your